And with this, hello everybody. Welcome back to stream/part 4 of Pokemon Legends CA. I've now, after all, decided to add the part and number into the title after all. I've obviously done a lot, the majority of my playtime with this game offline, but we've still been now doing the very important bits of the main story live on stream, so I guess you can consider this a playthrough after all. And yeah, I've said it many times already, this game is one of the most fun Pokemon games ever. I've been having an absolute blast with it, hence I've also, I know, welcome in here immediately, wonderful. And yeah, I've been kind of basically already doing a lot of stuff you would usually do post-game. Like, the amount of times I've already spent with just like hunting Pokemon, getting better natures and blah blah blah. Nadia, hello, also welcome in. It's been such an unbelievable blast. And I say it like this. We had already found one random shiny after the first stream, which was a shiny Manectic. Then we found our second random shiny in the last stream, which was a shiny Pantrat in the sewers. And since then, between stream 3 and this one right now, I've already found 2 more random shinies. Now I know that this game apparently is generally a bit more generous with the shiny encounters, especially once you get the shiny charm. I've literally seen like 5 in the same frame or whatever. Which means that finding shinies right now before you get a shiny charm still definitely is a bit more rare and special. And yeah, those are... Wait, what? Box 16? I had 8 to now. Okay. Well, here they are. Obviously, we got this one from the story. Then we got Manectric, like mentioned. Then we got the shiny Pantrat. And then we also found a shiny Clawitzer. Yeah, which I named after Larry, yeah, obviously. And then we got a shiny Pidgeot. Yeah, in all gold, which I called Ra. Very fitting to other Pokemon I've been using, which is my Charizard called Slifer and my Gyarados called Obelisk. Yeah, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Representation in here. Beyond that, as you can see, though, I've been using so many different Pokemon, okay? I now got myself a Zelda and a Link, a Alpha Gardevoir and Alpha Galaglade. We've been using the Noivern. We've been using the Frostlass. I got myself an Altaria. This game just really, really wants you to use many, many different Pokemon. It's been such a blast. It's been so fun. Then, obviously, we got Chantal the Chandelure, Ash the Crocodile, Felix the Feraligatr, Cynthia the ever-carrying Garchomp, we got our Ampharos Lily, and the Ryu the Lucario, and I also got the you know what, in Alpha. It's like so much fun, dude. There's just so many amazing Pokemon in here, and yeah. One last thing I do need to say, though. They added something apparently already in Sword and Shield that I didn't even know about, that I wish I would have known about sooner. Because I've already spent a lot of time trying to find better Pokemon. Did you have any challenging encounter after defeating Corner? You mean after defeating the Mafia guy last time? There's actually the Sushi High Roller, which is 5 battles in a row, where it's always your one Pokemon against 3 Pokemon, and there's no healing in between. So when I ran into that for the first time, I didn't know what to expect. I got actually my ass kicked there. So you do need to get a specific team to beat that. You pay 30k and you get 40k as a reward. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's good for farming XP, I guess. But it was actually kind of challenging. Obviously, though, especially my Garchomp is pretty heavily overleveled. But we see. Okay, like mentioned, that's why I also have a couple more members to switch around with, so that we can make it a bit more close later on, I'd say. But yeah, the thing that exists apparently since Sword and Shield that I did not know about are mints. Yeah? Because one of the biggest problems, especially with shiny Pokemon, often is the case that they sometimes get bad natures. And apparently there was already a thing in Sword and Shield. You can actually change the nature afterwards it will still say the same nature, but your stats will be treated as if you had the right nature, which means I was actually able to give Channel Leader perfect nature, to give Crocodile a perfect nature, to give Reggae a perfect nature, to give Cynthia now the perfect nature, and so on and so on. Yeah, those mints are insane. I mean, they're kind of expensive, 20k per mint, but like, oh my god, why didn't you tell me about that sooner? Because that also means, like, if you do find a shiny, you can, like, fix it and its nature. You know? Like, oh my god. Like, the amount of, like, I spent so much time already, like, trying to find, like, Pokemon better nature. Like, I got very lucky with, the first Gyarados I had, which had, like, adamant nature. Then I got, you can see it here. This would have usually had timid, which would be pretty bad. And I just gave it an adamant mint, and now it's perfect. And it's alpha, which is pretty sick, you know? And I, like mentioned, also didn't find out about it until later, which is, like, kinda... Damn. I haven't done it for all of them yet, but, like... I would have loved to know that sooner, because that would have definitely saved me a lot of time with some, team members searching. I mean, this one already had the Modest. But, like, he had Jacinthe, he was native, he was quirky, which is, like, all really not good, right? So now to be actually able... Like, for competitive play, that's just so great, you know what I mean? That is just so nice. I do gotta say, I replaced a couple of Pokemon with the alpha versions. The stats actually do not change, but it's just cool to have the Pokemon in a bit bigger size, I gotta be honest. Like, please look at this. Again, I got this one actually on first try, but like... my little T-Rex here. I mean, that's just cool, you know what I mean? That's just... It's having with the Gyarados. Having an Alpha Gyarados. Look at that. I mean, that's just so sick, man. That is just... It just doesn't hit the same when it's like it hits just even more when it's an alpha version of the Pokemon. It's just so sick. Especially, for some Pokemon, yeah. But what do you think about the Zelda Link nicknames, though? I was thinking about naming them after the Twin Gym leaders from Gen 3. But I think I'm actually going to call them Meowsticks after them at some point. I think Link and Zelda is pretty cool for Gallade and for God of War. She does, kind of. They know what they're doing. I do gotta say, I kind of hate that God of War does have that image on her. She's so cool. Wait, actually, how tall was the Altaria? That's actually pretty small if you think about it. Like, if you just saw the Gyarados and the Geox Pokemon, that's actually pretty small for an Alpha Pokemon. But it's Altaria, so it's cute. But alright. Enough about that. Let's maybe do throw in... I mean, again, that's the biggest problem right now about the shinies. Not as good as Ampharos. Terrible on its own, but I kind of don't want to evolve it into Watchog. We already have a water Pokemon. If anything, the Pidgeotto would be cool to keep in for now. Flying type is always kind of nice. Yeah, God of War is insane. Always has been. God of War, it's a heavy hitter. But alright, let's continue now the main story. There's still a lot of side quests I could technically do, but we've done enough side stuff for now. Let's now go to the Promenade du Vent. Yeah, we are about to become all royal and meet one of my most anticipated characters, Jacinthe. Okay. In the Hotel Remini, whatever. Let's do it. Let's get the voice going. Here we are, Boutique Couture. What they sell here would certainly suit a society of battle connoisseurs affair, but I left price tags to match, and they don't sell to just anybody. I remember that. I stood here and they were like, yeah, we don't sell that to you. Ah. Well, I'm pleased to hear you admire the pieces I've designed. Who are you? Oh, wait. I've seen a character like her. Since you asked, my name is Asami. I'm a fashion designer. Do you know what I've always thought? People are free to pick out whatever clothes they wish to wear, but wouldn't it be grand if clothes were free to pick out the person who wears them? Though I doubt such musings would be well received by any customer or boutique. Actually, I wonder if you might do me a favor. Help me fulfill my dream of picking up people worthy of wearing my designs. Do this and the outfits are yours, free of charge. And to prove yourself worthy, you must have a Pokemon battle. Yeah, okay. I mean, I can always see it afterwards. I can always see your chat messages afterwards. I have that enabled. Ooh. That's the sort of trending. Okay. Well, we can do that. Because I've yet to use the Mega Pidgeot in battle. I feel like Mega Pidgeot is pretty epic. Firmly agreed, but we came in with a mission. We've got to find good clothes to face Leader's ire. That would also be kind of a pain. Yes, let's do it. What you gonna bring? It's the question. No, but seriously, from all the shinies I found so far, for some reason, actually like the Pidgeot the most. Like mentioned, you get this one for free. I kind of like the Manectric too. I like the color pattern much more than the very bright blue. Blue you usually have. So I like the black and like this kind of boring. This is pretty cute, I'd say. Instead of the dark blue, you get the red, bright blue. But like something about this Pidgeot just going completely gold like that. It's kind of awesome. It's kind of pretty cool. And it's L2. Okay, let's do it. Lorgus. Okay. So beautiful. Bring it on. Stunning. Oh, level 50. It's actually above me in level. I'm actually not gonna win that. Or, maybe now. Oh no, it's a draining kiss that fucks me over. I'm actually losing! That's crazy. Wait, this is pretty bad though. Am I not supposed to do it with Mega Evolution? Oh no. Wait, keep healing yourself. Keep healing yourself, come on. Horus Furious. Oh no. Well, Ra, sadly, Kinda messed up already. Come on, you straining kiss. Go on, just a little bit more. Oh god, that's so silly. Because I actually believe if you beat it without the Mega Evolution, you just won't get it for free. Uh oh. Well, good thing we have Mega Chandelure. This is the first time I'm using Mega Chandelure. And boom. Just wanted to give her a chance. Yeah, very unique style, just standing to letting you hit me. How incredibly stylish. You're truly an heir to the stylish sensibilities that once swept our fair city of Lumbiosa. let's see it. I will just remember the outfit I just have right now. Yeah? I feel like the pants would not be my vibe, but hey, with that hairstyle, yeah. Marvelous. I like the pattern, it's gorgeous. I just think I'm just not the type for these kind of shorts. Aww. Damn, where did that come from? Aww. Midi Giovanni. Actually kind of fits, yeah. Oh, lately everyone's been talking about this mystery designer named Naveen, but it won't be all done. Naveen, you're already making a name for yourself. Alright, let's get to the hotel where we'll meet Jacinthe. Jacinthe? I'm not sure about how to pronounce it. Yeah, that outfit is kind of cool. Again, those pants are not for me. I'm usually the type of guy that wears like sweatpants or shorts. But yeah, not bad. I do gotta say, I think the main reason why I actually did already ran into 2 shinies is because, like, 4 at this point, is because I already spent so much time around the wild areas. Like, if you only go ahead and do the main story right away, got that. Then yeah, you just won't have that rotation, you know. Oh, true, that's a good shout. That is a good shout. Plus, also, as you can see here, just running around the Mios is so initiative. Just going from A to B for a while. Like, I could just fast travel over to where we need to be. But I'm kind of seeing things I feel like I hadn't been to yet, so I kind of want to check quickly. Yeah, I don't think I was here before. I do have to quickly check something. Hold on. How many trainers have I defeated for now? Can I see that already somewhere? Because I'll have to defeat 1,000 trainers. Oh god. We are at 232. We're barely 1/5 through it. We need 1,000 to get the shiny charm. Because, like, people were complaining about the whole, are you skipping half the game? Why do you go, skipping from W, or, like, U to F, blah, blah, blah. Well, here, good luck. You'll have to spend a lot of time battling, don't worry about that. You're gonna get there. You get your time. In this case, they just make it a bit more... less, like, if you want to get through the main story, you won't have to spend as much time, you know what I mean? Quickly making a post that I'm online, forgot about that. Again, I hate the word Pokemon because of this goddamn E in there. With the little, you know what. I just can't do it on the keyboard. Boom, there we go. Ah! Twitter also, like, sometimes you paste link and your link just won't get embedded or embedded or whatever you call it. Like, why? I mean, the reason why they did it is so that you can, because they need the higher ranks in your, you know. And I mean, I guess it's kind of like in, school. Like, I'm not sure, like... It's a bit difficult to take the comparison from real life. Because, I guess in school, it wasn't like that if you were, like, really good, you were allowed to just skip some classes because you were already, like, just above them. There was just no need for you to, like, go through the second, third grades. Because you're already on the level for fourth. I guess it's kind of what they were here doing, you know. But yeah, this is where we catch the... Down there in the river, this is where we catch the clouds, or at least like the first evolution of it. Which reminds me, by the way, doesn't the water look so good in this game, actually? It's insane how much better the game looks in Scarlet and Violet. It's like, wow. Island like Mansion runs super smooth. Or no issues whatsoever. Love to see it. But alright. Hotel Richissime. It's even with rich in there. I thought it was with an E. Rissime or something. And just already rained there for me. Wonderful. What? Darling? Not yet. Not yet. We have our outfit right here, I'd say. I think we're good to go. Even though for some reason wouldn't it be even cooler if we were to go in there with our usual outfit as to make a statement. Ah, whatever. I did hear though that in there we'll have fairy and dragon Pokemon, from what I've heard. So maybe we should actually go against that. Against Cynthia, I should only bring in the very very drastic moments. I have nothing with poison. I guess Roserade. But we don't have the good nature yet, even though it's not that big of a problem. We could throw in Gengar. Well, here's the question though, once again. For something that I actually kind of forgot about nature is that it's a percentage. Like, for a long time, where it often makes up the fact that nature isn't like a fixed number you get, but it's a percentage. That means, let's say you look at a Pokemon like Feraligatr, a nature that would increase the speed is actually not that ideal, and it should really be for the attack, because the speed set is generatively low. Like, it's a 10% stat, so if you have a 60 speed base stat, you only get 6 additional speed points. Well, for attack, if you have a 120 base attack, a 10% will give you 12 there. So you earn more attack than you'll earn speed, you know? It just always makes the most sense when it comes to nature to go after the actually big stats and not try to give the speed additional stats that are not really worth it, because the speed is just too low anyways, you know what I mean? The thing is, in this game, the way the speed works, it might actually make sense for some Pokemon to go for this. Like, a good example would be Talonflame. Depending on the nature you had, you would always go with, because like Talonflame had this hidden ability that made it go first with flying type moves anyway, so you didn't really need to go for, you know, to just spam Brave Bird first round. But isn't it one of those Pokemon that's like very similar attack? And I mean, its speed is 126, so obviously that would make the most sense to increase. But because it's already so fast, it's probably better to have an Adamant, you know, like I did here. Because speed is already so fast anyways, that it just won't matter as much, or like isn't really necessary. Will barely be outsped anyways, you know. Ah, yeah, Pokemon and there, and all the speed stuff. We could have a Scolipede. Ah, god damn it. I remember having a Alpha one, but I threw it out because it didn't have the right nature. Well, now we know we could have one. I guess we can use this Arbok, maybe. Let's use this Arbok in here and throw it in. And what could we name it? What could we name an Arbok? Part of me wants to go for James, but I feel like Victory Bell is better for that, huh? I feel like a Victory Bell would be more ideal for that. What we can name an Arbok? I could go with something lame like Cobra, I guess, but check summary. Okay, never mind. I have a name. You know why? Because of that goddamn... Because of that goddamn meme. Oh my god, I gotta find that quickly. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Hold on. Oh, man. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's go. Well, this looks nice. No wonder Richie Sim is known around the world. Welcome to Lumio's fanciest hotel. No way can hold the Z compete on the luxury front. I wonder what else we can do to set ourselves apart and satisfy our guests. I mean, to be fair, we'd definitely be more of a casual, like, I mean, I'm barely traveling anyway, so rarely I'm staying overnight anywhere but my place. But, I definitely am rather for, like, the comfort normie stuff. I don't really need all this. Can you use something with the phrase shiki-miki? That's exactly what you say in Germany. They don't need all this fancy, super, you know, all this rich lifestyle business stuff, and so that you see a lot of influencers like post and boast with. I'm like, no need at all. Anyway, for now, let's see what the Society of Battle Quantosaurus thing is all about. Oh, remember you, Liban. Greetings. I've been expecting you. Again, we can't do a French accent, so we just go with a very royal British one. Greetings. I've been expecting you. Were you waiting all this time just for us? Well, yeah. Things get seriously nasty for me if you kids decided to flake out in no show. And I don't even want to think about what would have happened to you guys. I digress. Once you both are adequately prepared, kindly follow me. I saw people talk about her assets as well, by the way. But to be fair, here it's more the pants doing the work. With Emma, that's like... That's the, you know... Those pants don't lie. Lady, she senses that with power comes responsibility. Sure, we can lift the... Uh-huh. Uh-huh. But yet, this doesn't fit the rest of the city at all. It really feels like its own little world. What is this kid even doing here? Kindly follow me to the venue. Ah. Oh, hello! What are Canary and Gwyn doing there? The Society of Battle Quantosaurus uses this floor as our battleground. Lady Jacinthe will provide more details shortly. Until then, you may do as you please. Okay, I just don't know how to pronounce her name though, unfortunately. Jacinthe? 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 It's a name I've never heard before. What would Google Translate say if we type in the name Jacinthe? Jacinthe. Out of French, basically. Jacinthe. Is it that? Jacinthe. Oh, maybe we can do that too. Jacinthe. I mean... Okay, actually, I threw in the tech language. Hold on. Google Translator, boom. Holy fucking shit, Google. Why would you put your new shitty AI mode, fuck, right at the start of the taskbar? Holy shit, every single time I'm clicking on that shit. Because I just want to press on all. Like, that is such a... such a purposely, infuriatingly placed, or like, made interface. Knowing exactly that everybody will place at the start for all, and that's where they put their new stuff in there, so that people will click on it on accident. And it just infuriates me even more. Good God. Okay, in English it would be said Jacinthe, and in French it would be Jacinthe. Let's go with that. Yeah, we're going for this rich image. Let's go for Jacinthe. Jacinthe. And even he's in there. What? It feels tense in here. Guess that's what happens when you get a bunch of battle fans together. I'm gonna see who else is here. Damn, now I feel really out of place. I gotta be honest. Now I feel like especially out of place, seeing that Canary and all the others still have their own outfits on. A redemption arc is just what my storyline needs. Nothing amps up the pace like a comeback. I really hope it's you and me in the finals, G-Vault, but we'd go viral if we streamed our showdown. That would be nice. But being linked together with Ivo like this is mortifying. And there she is. Lady Jacinthe has arrived. Oh my god, look at her. Finally, I'm getting to meet her with my own eyes. 10 out of 10 design. One of one, hello to one and all. I'm Jacinthe, your humble host for this fine event. Allow me to begin by thanking each one of you for making the time to attend today's gathering. We, the Society of Battle Connoisseurs, strive to provide more than simply a venue for battling. We aim also to help trainers and Pokémon better understand, appreciate, and inspire growth in one another, all through battles. Just the other way, we were joined by Galar's former champion Leon, who delivered a very fine lecture at our invitation. And today, I have invited a group of exceptional trainers who have recently piqued my interest. These gifted few have garnered attention in the Zia Royale, held each night on Lumiosa's streets. Lords, let us begin. As I call your names, please come and join me on the courts. Look at her. What a 10 out of 10 design. And once again, as unfortunately expected with the freaking stupid Game Award these days, there was a bit of an outrage over her design. You know, just straight up racism as usual. And I've seen actually some people like try to show that exact character just like with a different skin. And it just doesn't look as good. This contrast between her skin and what she's wearing just really makes this whole character design so mwah. You know what I mean? The eyes, the hair, the accessories, like wow. That is a 10 out of 10 character design. Holy shit. From Dynamo, the electrifying Canary, and the venerable Tarragon. From the Fist of Justice, the mighty Ivor, and the inimitable Gwyn. From the Rust Syndicate, the cunning Corbeau, and the dependable Felipe. And from Team MZ, the valiant Tony, and the up-and-coming Niclas. A bit like a All-Stars tournament, huh? If I have called your name, please gather here. We're really putting together all of the amazing characters we've met so far already, and it just makes for a sick visual. It really shows you just how many great characters this game has. Honored guests, I, Jacinthe, am thrilled to announce a very special tournament for your enjoyment today. I call it Le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe. So sorry, I gotta take this call. What's up, Vinny? Got some Rogue Mega Evolutions cases for us? Got it. I'll work out a plan with everyone. Come on, Naveen and you know we're there. Jacinthe? Yes, what is it? We really appreciate the invite, but something urgent has come up. So, Lord, what could possibly be so important? We've gotta go. We have Naveen and Lida! Oh, she's gonna feel so disrespected. Oh, she's gonna feel so disrespected. How dare we? You know what this... I said it earlier already, though. The Zia Royale reminded me a lot of the battle tournament in the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Jacinthe actually reminds me a lot of Pegasus. Even the, you know, even both wear like a similar pinkish color. Jacinthe seems like someone we're gonna need to watch out for. Perhaps you would do better to watch out for yourselves after that display. I urge you to kindly reconsider your actions. You still have time. You must return to the venue. I said it's out of concern for your own well-being. That's alright, you can disqualify us. We've got to protect the city so that you all can keep enjoying the tournaments. No! Wait! Oh, come on! Tawny, I gotta be honest, I kinda would have enjoyed to be at the tournament. Again, what are Leader and Naveen even doing? Hello? Sorry, we'll go ahead to Hotel without me. Okay, something has been going on with her. Can I go back in? This is the first time that this has been feeling a bit annoying, as in like, come on. As if they can't do that on their own this time around. Really? Oh man. Oh man. But again. Oh, why can't I do a French accent? Like, the way I've been talking just feels a bit too typical, you know? Not necessarily, French, but just, like, generally a bit more... You know what I mean? I guess it works, but it's also not ideal. Could be better. En even try to do French, it just sounds Italian, you know what I mean? Tawny told us what happened. Too bad the call came in the middle of the party. I guess rogue revolutions can strike any time. Protecting the city requires sacrifices. At least after seeing Niclas at work, that's my conclusion. Anyway, how was the party? I guess the other half really does live differently. I'm back. Is Niclas yet? Clearly, why didn't you just come back with him? What'd you do? Get sidetracked and wander off? I swung by Prison Tower on my way there. There was something I wanted to check out. Fine, whatever. Come on, we've got a strategy meeting to start. After seeing her with the president of, you know what? Cosaltico, it feels like there's been something going on with her. Let's do it. I hereby declare the strategy meeting open. Here's our update from Vinny. Looks like we've got 3 more spots for Pokémon. Okay. Now we can get to the point though, where fair critique and criticism are definitely warranted. This has gotten a bit one-dimensional, right? Like this whole, oh, there's 3 Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon in danger. And we just keep doing that a bit over and over and over, you know? Like, there's still other story beats and parts in there that make it somewhat okay. But it's definitely still a bit... yeah. It's for Frostless though, and I take that because... and for Altaria. Okay. Venusaur, interesting. Okay, but it's 2 Pokemon we're actually using, so I'm kinda happy with it. When one's opponents grow more formidable, one need only to train to match them. Not a bad suggestion. Wait, what? I don't have time to mess around with extra training while Pokemon could go rogue. Besides, Niclas is rank C in the ZRL now. That's plenty strong. There aren't many trainers and all of your owners are stronger. You've not noticed her? To reach such a high rank is remarkable indeed. Have you considered entering a tournament? That seems like a fine way to train up your team. That's true, but our first goal should be to learn anything that can help us plan, like the types of these Pokemon might go rogue. Yeah, knowing your opponent's type is like Pokemon battling 101. Anything else we need to consider before we move on to assignments? Oh lord, set aside your battle corners as the event comes to mind. How are they faring, I wonder? Who cares? We turned him down pretty hard. After all, turning the Rogue's Mega Evolution problem is Team NZ's top priority. And what exactly is this Rogue Mega Evolution problem, might I ask? Oh, come on. Does anyone actually think we need to go over it again from the start? Now that you mention it, does the strategy meeting feel weirdly crowded to anyone else? What do you mean? If there's any character in the game that you cannot miss visually, it's her. She got this super expensive dress and like... what? You're right, leader. It's not like you're imagining things. You know, I think you people are just blind as shit. Or maybe not. Can you miss her? She lights up the entire room. What are you doing here, Jacinthe? As the host of the Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe, I am here to personally escort you back to the venue. I'm sorry, who's this lady exactly? C'est moi! I am Jacinthe, leader of Lumio's illustrious society of Belloquanosaurs. So this is what the city's elite like to wear. The fabric of your outfit is certainly gorgeous, but what really stands out is the craftsmanship. A keen observation, my dear friend. It seems you have quite the eye for fashion. Hey, don't get too friendly, she's not part of Team MZ. What does it matter? We're all friends, surely. We surely are. Tawny! What are you so mean for? That just would have been a great running gag. Like, always just people like Corbin getting in there at one meeting, or Philippe or something. Or one of those grunts. I do think right now, should I maybe try to... Actually, would it be cool contrasts for her appearance to have a more deeper tone like this? Or should I try to go a bit higher? Like this. In any case, when might I accept you to join us for the tournament? I'm not sure right now. Should I make it a bit more higher, or wouldn't it actually be cool for her to have this contrast, deeper voice? In any case, when might I accept you to join us for the tournament? In any case, when might I accept you to join us for the tournament? The contrast adds a nice touch. I mean, at the end of the day, I always have a male voice anyway, so I can't really voice act the girls that good, you know. But in any case, versus in any case, you know. Like, I guess it makes her sound a bit more older. But wouldn't it also be cool, like, twist? Like, she looks like early 20s, mid-20s, like very young and youthful. But imagine she was like actually 50 or 60 or something. And you would hear that out only by the voice. Wouldn't that be fun? Plus, I gotta be honest, this voice is just easier to do instead of, in any case, when might I mean, that also kind of works, though. I guess it could also kind of work. In any case, we might accept you to join us for the tournament. Maybe I should use that for the other girl, I guess? For the one that's with her, with the green hair? Because otherwise they'd just have the same voice. In any case, we might accept you. It kind of works also because the other girl scream. We make it like that. We give her the content voice and we give the other one the girly voice. In any case, we might accept you to join us for the tournament. I told the band, just Marcus is disqualified. We have Pokémon to save. Go back to Orichisimi and host your tournament. I am afraid that is not possible. You see, the tournament I planned was perfect in every way. Anything less would be unacceptable. And the two of you are indispensable in making my perfect dream into a perfect reality. Is it perfect if all your guests are standing around waiting for you? Her expressions, man. I left that in the capable hands of my dear right-hand woman, Gleban. As we speak, the guests are enjoying a lavish bouquet of exquisite dishes and spectacular performances by renowned artists. I think that's enough from Jacinthe. Leader, can we get back to Rogue Mega Evolution? Alright, we split this into 3 missions. First, we need to help the Frostlass. That's in danger of Rogue Mega Evolving. It's an Amethyst Park in the Blue District. Maybe you take that one. Kinda want that. Second, we have to handle that Ariam again to Sector 4. I go there once we're done here. Third and last in the event is the Venusaur John Sector 8, Tony. You secure that location. I find it interesting that you can buy the Charizard Mega Stones and you have to get the Venusaur one via a main mission. And like always, you go hit up all those places. Okay, Niclas? Let's forget about the ZBC party and focus on the Rogue Mega Evolution problem. Oh lords, Team MZ, I must say that you seem to be up to something quite intriguing. But know this, I do not take kindly to those who make light of my tournaments. I do gotta say I did hear, like, that her appearance will, like, kind of take a bit of a twist. Or, like, that she isn't as sweet as she seems. Obviously, don't know to what grade or, like, how exactly, but, like, I did read on Twitter, like, oh my god, she's a horrible person. Yeah, and Tony kind of seemed... That was actually the first time I'm like, wow, Tony, it's a bit... I mean, I guess the common moment where you're thinking, like, yeah, she was probably right to do that, at least for her, you know. Jacinthe seems eccentric. Still, the upper crust do know how to dress. Those materials surely are a cut above. Also, actually, giving the Veen this constantly kind of bored, unenergetic voice might do him a bit of a disservice. But I guess that's how it started the entire time. But again, there's only so much range I can do. Plus, if I were to actually, like, very energetically voice act for every single scene, then goddamn, these streams would go maybe an hour. Because otherwise I'm just tired out. Okay, we actually have to do the Mega Evolution things now then. Okay. Let's do... What would be the smartest thing? Let's first get the Frostlass. So that we can then use some Mega Frostlass against Altaria. That's kind of cool. The thing is, so once again, I kind of would love to maybe catch a Alpha one. Again, I already did that with Talonflame, and afterwards actually kind of felt bad about it, as in like, oh, I used this Talonflame for so long, and then I just release it so I can use the alpha version of it. It's kind of like replacing it in that sense. It's kind of mean. At the end of the day, it's just a game, right? But like... Oh, it's up there. I mean, to be fair, are there even alpha, you know what's out there? I mean, there's alpha Snowverse. And I've already seen some alpha Goats as well. Yeah, like mentioned, I think you can definitely critique how they've been handling this Rogue Mega Evolution stuff, because it's just kind of doing the same thing over and over now, you know? Which in itself isn't terrible, because these battles are kind of fun to some degree, but they also kind of drag on, you know what I mean? Like, I get why some people wouldn't really like it, and I think it's definitely something, like, something I will talk about in my review video that's coming out. Here's the thing again, by the way. I made that, I'm not even gonna make that, wait. How do I even get up there? I made that video, or like I made that poll about which video I should do first. And even though the majority is for Hollow Knight, a part of me actually wants to do the Quarry first after all. Just because it fits better as the opener, you know what I mean? We started this channel with the Quarry all these years ago. And to now open up the new thing with it just kind of seems smart. I'll think about it still. How the hell do I even get up there? Actually, it has to be from inside here. Or? Wait, no, the zone is actually not included in here. here? I don't see any ways up. You sadly can't see any ladders. You can see those things, but... Wait, maybe that works? We go down here. No, but I can't make the jump either. Here? That's not that big either. Why did I get it first? These things also, in my opinion, in the beginning they're kind of fun, but after a while they're like, meh, you know? I've never been a big parkour guy anyways. It's kind of always been annoying about the old AC games for me as well. I was actually pretty happy that some of the newer ones went away from that. Because, I don't know, parkour stuff is just kind of meh. You know what I mean? Oh, but like, how do I get up there? I actually don't know. Is there a ladder here anywhere? No, because it has to be inside here. It's not part of the wild zone. Does it maybe actually work that way? I just have to go over various steps so on. And again, just walking over buildings and like mentioned through zones will increase the shiny rate as well. Because it is obviously I'm not even sure how the exact odds are without any help, but like obviously the more Pokemon you've seen run into, the more higher the chance will get that you will run into one at some point. If you just keep going through different zones, it will happen. I have to get up there somehow. And I obviously got there already, otherwise I wouldn't have the ice there. Aha! I see it. I see it. Over there. Got him. This freaking zone, by the way. There's always a freaking Froakie on top of that shit. And anytime before you can catch it, it just drops down. I mean, now that we have the better nature thingy... By the way, I forgot that this guy is actually a special attacker and I accidentally gave him the adamant mint. So we gotta fix that later. But like, I can just fix that, you know what I mean? Like, don't really need to catch another one. I don't know why someone thought that, or like remembered that Greninja was a physical attacker. Like again, X and Y was the game that I spent the most time playing like online. Because when I like played Black and White 2, I kind of didn't really have... I don't know, not that I didn't have Wi-Fi, but someone didn't really get in there. X and Y was really initiative when it came to online play. You just had it always on with the Wonder Trade and stuff. So I played online there a lot. I even remember recording some Pokemon online gameplay with the camera from the 2DS. And I even uploaded it at some point. But say like most of the very old stuff I did on YouTube, it's not online anymore. I regret that so much. God, I would love to see my German gaming videos from 2012, 13 and whatnot. Oh, that would be so fun. Or 1 year later, so I'm not 100% sure. But God, it was such a fun time. Alright, let's do it. Sorry for needing so long to get up here, bro. Chill. It is. For us, this is one of the easily like a top 20 design of all time. Wait, why am I still wearing these clothes? I should be changing it actually. Going from my ice cold coffee into water into my energy drink. Boom. My tummy loves me. And I mean, wow. That's so stunning. And now imagine that as alpha. Chandler, burn it. Oh. Oh, what? Phantom Force. 53, okay. Oh my god, Flamethrower sucks. The Flamethrower range is so bad. I did get the Canary plush updates, so that I actually have, like, you know, can survive much longer. That will make this battle so much easier. Chill. Feels like I'm back at Mount Faye. Hey, yo! Hello? How can you even make a fucking chandelier with like 20 lights freeze? How did it work? And what even is your team, dude? Ariados and Sableye? Then we might as well do the fight zone, though. At least use Scrafty. You literally have a Mega Scrafty, bro. You're already using Ariados and Sableye. Hey, would be a sick real life pillow, I agree. There we go. Frostlass Ice. Frostlass Sight? Oh lord, that was a rogue Mega with Frostlass. How'd she do that? Wild Pokemon Mega evolving all on their own, without a trainer or a warning. This certainly poses a serious threat to our city, one that must not be overlooked. I wanted to check in and see if you were ready to join my tournament. You see, I completely understand the importance of protecting the city and its residents. But my tournament is of equal, if not greater, importance. She's so fun. Your plate, is it? Your plate is very full. Yes? Very well, but please do consider that I have a plate of my own. Presently, my plate is full of patience, but that will not last forever. Once you've dabbed with your little rogue Mega Evolution around, please join us at Rich's Sim. Until then, I shall use my special methods to keep an eye on you. Adieu. That sure is scary to face, this rogue Mega with Pokemon or Jacinthe. Anyway, you and your Pokemon are great with Mega Frostlass. I'll make sure everyone's healthy. And listen, I know that's all a lot to do with you, but you've got me in your corner. Could you Nix last time I introduced a freaking Mega Pokemon? Thank you. Just to make it wait as long as possible, you say? I kinda like that idea. But again, I heard that there are some shiny hunting methods you can do. Like involving sitting on benches and everything. But like real proper shiny hunting I'll do once I get that shiny charm. To be fair, like mentioned, from the looks of it, it will make things very easy. Like mentioned, the things I've seen are crazy. There were literally like where there's literally like more shinies in the zone than like non-shinies. Not to say that I hate the fact that shinies become like less rare in that sense. But I guess it also kind of takes away the magic somehow. Like, it's a bit of a funny thing. What? Heard an alpha Pokemon somewhere. But like, I really get the point that some people made when it came to... When it comes to like skin rarity as example, like at Fortnite. Yeah, I remember when Skull Trooper came back for the first time. Wait, how did I miss that TM? Well, I remember when Skull Trooper came back for the first time, people were like, oh my god, now the rare skin is for nothing, and and E, you know? And I mean, it's one thing for like stuff like Fortnite skins, like who cares, you know what I mean? Like the fact that they had these things going where people were literally selling accounts with the skin on it. It's so dumb, right? So it's kind of cool that they went against that. And isn't there this... Wasn't there not actually this entire... That was odd. This entire drama with... the CS2 market crashing? Because they actually now made it possible to get gold items much easier. I love that, by the way. I absolutely love that. What the hell are you doing there? I love that because this entire skin marketing contract has always been so fucking bullshit, dude. This bullshit with like freaking knife selling for 5,000. Like, what the fuck is your problem? This catch my interest though. Yeah, if only there was a trainer that could take that thing down. Let's do it. I wonder what level it's gonna be. Great K-pop group. Kiki, great group. And I love that you're actually battling it in the city. There's so many different battle spots. It's so cool. 50, alright. But I can just catch it. Not that I'm gonna use it, but it's obviously much faster. Even though, like mentioned, if you want to get the most XP first, beat it and then catch it. Also, why does this guy... Okay, actually he has brown eyes, never mind. I was about to say, he looks just like me as a kid. With the hair too. Even though I actually had the 2010 Justin Bieber hair as a kid. That like really went... And I would probably have it too now if I weren't styling it. But just... But I actually hate having my hair on my forehead, dude. It's so uncomfortable for some reason. Okay, what's up here? I haven't been here yet, obviously. That's also cool, that part of the city keep, you know, unlocking as time goes on. That's always kind of fun. Alright. Imagine you just trying to sleep and there's some fucking idiot with his big ass dinosaur on top of your building. Wonder how high the rent is. Wait, I have been here. Also, there's another Lavitar spot. Like, that's the thing. Obviously, there's some zones, like the one we were in Zone 12, where you like run to the same Pokemon over and over, right? Getting a shiny there would be very easy. But there's some Pokemon like Lavitar that like only spawns on very specific spots. So to actually get one there as shiny won't be as easy. So you just don't have that many plot to go after. You know what I mean? So I guess having a higher hit chance there is kind of cool. Also, I think I had a battle zone here. I think that it's actually possible that a battle zone spawns in a place I actually haven't been to yet entirely. There's another ball up there, but yeah. Oh well. Are you too big to fit for there? Oh, Correct. Okay, yeah, never mind. Let's go for Ataria. Is that downstairs though, or do I have to travel to it? Or like get up there? I do have to say, by the way. Wait, where is it? It's up there, never mind. It's actually unfortunate that the Pokemon streams don't have that many people in there. To be fair, I think it's just generally a bit with the streams right now because the Silksong stream also didn't have that many people live at once. So I think that's just probably because I took a break. It's the worst thing you can do as a YouTuber, by the way. Sadly. Taking breaks, becoming not active even if it's just for a couple of weeks, it's gonna hurt your channel. Then again, it makes me regret not knowing, or like it makes me regret that I didn't stream in those 2 weeks where those shorts went so super viral. It was just the most logical thing to do, like to cash on the hype the channel is getting in that moment, and I just didn't use it. Like, what do you mean I gained over 10,000 subs in the past week, or like in the past month, and I suddenly have less viewers on my streams than I did on the streams a month before that? Is it the algorithm? Is it just wrong people subscribing? Stuff to tell. I mean, because obviously those people that sub for that Silksong short. And I'm out here streaming Pokemon. It's probably not their, not what they sub for. But then you look at the Silksong stream and you think, is that what they came for? Why is it? That's a Pokemon as well. And obviously, that's on everything, and it's also wrong to like overthink everything a lot. But I'm not divergent, okay? So it's like, of course I'm gonna overthink stuff. There's nothing else I can do. Okay, but once again, how do I even get up here? Up there? Up here, into there, I feel like. And this is once again the thing. There was a time, I think you were here for that yet, at the start of the year, or like when I changed the channel name from my real name to the Gaming Lodge in last December, which obviously now changed already again, I had actually opened 2 new channels alongside that. One for Dead by Daylight, and one for Pretty, and one for Marvel Rivals, which I, by the way, now haven't played in like 2 months, so that's another thing. Making channels specifically for just one game, even though you know from yourself that you often tend to not actually play these games all the time, was probably not the smartest idea. But like the thing at that point was, hey, I think it's better to give these 2 games like their own platform, if you know what I mean. Like, they really only have the people sub, and you really only get that game. They will only get that content and nothing else. In theory, it's good, and technically, if I would have just kept going on those channels, who knows? But it were like a couple of months past. And I had like 50 subs on both of those. Which is like already kind of weird if you think about like, what, you already had like 10k subs and like only 50 people subbed in that time? Like, what? And that's exactly what I asked myself at that point also. Like, I have a gaming channel and a K-pop channel. Why am I trying to make 2 new channels happen? I can't make this jump. What am I doing? It was just stupid in general. The thing is, what I told myself as a reason to like justify it for myself mentally. Again, this is where being neurodivergent just becomes so problematic sometimes. There's a whole... It's not shown on the map. Because I haven't used it yet. There's a hole elevator. It's not on the map. Damn. Again, by the way, I sadly don't have a 100% diagnosis. Mostly because I just haven't gotten to... because the nearby clinic is just too filled all the times. But I don't know. Maybe it's ADHD, maybe it's autism. I don't know. But like, I told myself, hey, if I were to make those videos anyways, or like, I would make those videos anyways. So like, it's not like I'm giving myself extra work, but like that I'm just uploading the work that I'm doing on like separate channels where they fit better. But it's still very different, and it also left this channel here with less videos. You know? So like, try to build 2 new channels while leaving this channel behind in some way, you know? And yeah. It just kind of flopped pretty quickly. Or like, I just quickly realized it's actually just not worth it, sadly. But like, what I was trying to say is, in regards to Pokemon, I was like, Pokemon is one of those franchises and games where you could technically make so much content about it. It could definitely warrant its own separate channel, but then I'm thinking again, it's just not worth it. Because the worst part is in that moment as well, when you upload so many videos, you're kind of resetting the grind to even get to like a point where you like actually make money with, or where it's like actually marketable, or like, you know, getting that initial 1,000 subs and 40k watch time, damn. If I would have tried to do that on these other 2 channels, it would have taken forever, you know? So like, there's no point in trying to make another channel for like one specific franchise. Like, what would we do at that point? Do I just want to make one franchise, a channel for each franchise? We do an Assassin's Creed channel, a Pokemon channel. We do a channel for just Silksong and Hollow Knight. We do another channel for just Dead by Daylight. Another channel for just Resident Evil. Variety channels in that sense. Like, I've always wanted to be a variety channel in that sense. But it is unfortunate that variety channels sadly often kind of suffer. Because now I, like mentioned, got like 10,000 new subs. But I sub for Silksong. For that Silksong short. So I feel like if I don't do Silksong, I just kind of, you know, then those people will see the video and click on it. Maybe even unsubscribe. And then the video will perform bad. Because YouTube sees, oh, look at how many people see your video but don't click on it, you know? It's like, yeah. And as you say there, you need to find the right balance. And right now, I really want to do Pokemon. I've been loving the game and I would love to stream like the main story stuff. But as we can see, there's not many viewers for it yet. Which is a bit unfortunate, you know? Again, I want kind of want an alpha first class. I have playlists actually. I have playlists. I don't have one yet for Pokemon, but there's one for the Silent Hill playthrough, for Hollow Knight, for Silksong. That's all there. That's not a problem. It's just that I still need to say, my channel is very, very untidy. Or like, I'm currently trying to make a bit of a clearer line. Like, that's the biggest problem. Trying to make your channel have a very, you know, like, there's just channels you go onto and you see, boom, there's an idea, there's an execution, bam. And my channel has always been pretty damn random. Like, if you just go through my recent videos. I mean, yes, of course, I restarted some stuff, but you see, here's some Silk Song. Then boom, here's still some Dead by Daylight, which I haven't been playing in a while. There's some Mario Kart World. Then there's a WWE reaction. More Dead by Daylight. There were like 4 Dead by Daylight videos in a row. Some more WWE. Then it's like 2 cool edited videos I did near the start of the year, which were really great. Boom, another WWE stuff. Then there was a story trailer reaction. And then there were some Walking Dead Telltale series stuff at the start of the year that we did. You know? And then the further you go back, the more random things become, or like how different things look like, you know? Like, my channel has gone through so much changes and so many different ideas throughout the past year. By the way, why am I not quickly shut it on? Really difficult for me to like I kept trying out new stuff, or like didn't go for a clear line. I didn't follow like a very clear idea, which I've been trying to do now. Wait, what? Hello? I hear myself. I know the problem. Now you can hear me in here. Because the microphone wasn't in there yet. Oh, that is... oof. That's a bit bad. God damn it. Okay, I won't repeat myself, but what I was trying to say is... or what I was saying is... my channel has always been very random in that sense. It's always been gaming, with a little bit of other stuff sprinkled in there that are just my interests, like WWE, you know? But like, in terms of content, it's always been very... everything thrown in there a little bit, right? And again, the reason why I now said I want to do gameplay stuff as streams and really only do edited proper videos for the main channel is because those long gameplay videos just... they either don't do well, or even if some of them do kind of do well, it's like very low watch time. Again, I'm kind of going out of the Pokemon realm right now. But I'm now a bit too deep into talking about it all. But like, to give you an example, let's look at the analytics for my Red Dead Redemption 2 final part. The one with Arthur, right? 4,500 views. Great. I mean, again, this is why this is what I want my new format to be like. The player rate review games. Around 10-minute long reviews, quick, catchy. You get my thoughts, you get a rating in there. Boom. Biggest problem here, I think, is that people might just always skip to the rating and then complain. But that's kind of the idea. And in terms of, like, color, I kind of have that for my K-pop channel, actually. Hold on. Wait. Whoops. I clicked on the camera. Here. I want to quickly keep myself in here. Okay, so now you can actually see me. Actually, I have that for my K-pop channel a bit. Like with the purple and orange. Same thing, by the way. I don't want to do K-pop reactions anymore, so I've actually been planning about revamping that a bit. But it's gonna take more time again. I kind of want to do an Antonio Fantano kind of style going forward, like, because reactions, as you can see, the views are pretty meh. I can't make a single cent with those videos because of copyright, so it's like, there's just no point in me doing them at the moment. I still kind of enjoy them. They're still fun to some degree, but it's just like, there's no, I make no money with it. I often can't even put them out because of copyright. It's just kind of been bad, you know. So I've been kind of thinking about doing the needle drop kind of style instead, where I don't react, but let's review, which I would still find pretty enjoyable. But that's another thing. I haven't gotten to that yet because I've been busy with the gaming channel, which makes me once again think I struggle with keeping 2 channels alive while I'm trying to make a 3rd one happen, you know? But what I want to talk about is this. That is that Arthur Morgan finale video. Over 2 hours long, average percentage viewed is 6 minutes, and this is all here for the big finale part. Everything else is just... I mean, one could say, hey, 10% of 4,500 is not bad, right? But, like, you know. And this is how all of these very long gameplay videos look like. All of these very long gameplay videos have that 1 or 2 big spike moments. Everything else will be left behind. And another thing with these let's play stuff is also, just look at Markiplier, who played Sound to Left. Same thing for him. 3.7 million views, wow, and then 1.8, 1.1, 900k, 800k, 700k, 600k, 500k, 400k. Even a big channel like Markiplier, his videos will all do worse. Isn't that crazy? Like, those numbers are still insane, obviously, but Let's Play suck in that sense. Let's Plays will always do worse. There's always been this meme in the Let's Play community, just release part 1 over and over, because the first part of a Let's Play will always do the best. And everything else is gonna suck. Well, they will do worse. It will. It's just how it is. And that's the same reason why I hadn't now dropped my, the Corey kill count reaction. I made an Until Dawn kill count reaction a few months ago. And they did, like, what? 545 views. Well, whatever. And I mean, to be fair, technically the analytics weren't even that horrible. It had a average watch time of 11%, like 9 minutes. But even here, it's a 1 hour 22 long video, and the average view duration is 9 minutes. Where, like, you know, it's like, I don't know, something like, would it even be good to do that for the Corey now? Should I throw in another 90-minute video onto the channel, where I know the watch time won't be good? Because even like mentioned for the Silksong video that we dropped, average video duration 252 for a 40-minute video is 20%, which is obviously better, but like, I also asked myself already, I made this new style with a bit more of an engaging editing style, blah blah blah. Was the video too long? Was the editing not good enough? Here, the Pokemon video. 12 minutes long, average video duration 148. It's one thing to have like low watch time for very long videos, but like 10 to 15 minute videos, that's kind of bad if the average watch time isn't above like half or something. So I'm like mentioned, still been thinking, First 2 new like, this is not the big problem here. I've now tried 2 new videos of my new style. And they've done good. Not insane, but like good. So I'm now like already, Are we doing something wrong? What can I do better already? Like, content creation in that sense, especially as a neurodivergent person, it's an overthink festival. You're just constantly thinking, what could I do? What should I do? Again, there's like 50 videos I would love to do. And I don't even get to start one of them because I'm like constantly thinking, go there, do this, do that. Plus editing sucks. Editing just takes forever. But alright, let's maybe go for Pokemon. Let's get back to Pokemon. Again, I could... this is another thing I could talk for like 2 more hours about all of the content creation stuff. Which is often just a bit... yeah, tiring. So let's focus right on Pokemon, because that's a great and fun game and a good... distraction. It's a wonderful distraction. So again, we want to use a Frostless here, but I would love to get an Alpha one. Wait, that's what I wanted to Google. Is there an Alpha Frostless? Yeah, and that's a big problem. Again, like I said, I want people to watch my channel for me. Right? I want people to check into my videos because of my editing style, the way I make my scripts and blah blah blah. Which again makes variety content like so good in that sense. Just like how people watch Markiplier's gameplays for, you know, the way he is. But that is not easy. I guess it's easier for gameplay videos. And I think, like mentioned there, I really have my own style, like with the voice acting going on, with here in Pokemon or like Silksong. I feel like I definitely, when it comes to gameplay, I have my own thing, and that's the thing. I tried it many times over the years. I tried to make Let's Plays work, and I guess here I could also say, I just didn't do it like long enough or consistent enough. But when I then, like mentioned, look at a lot of channels that have been going on for 5+ years, 10 years or so, have thousands of videos, and they're still sitting on like a couple hundred subs and like 1 view per video, then I'm like, you know. And as we like mentioned, so with Markiplier, Let's Plays will always end up doing worse and worse and worse. They will. This is just how it is. Because attention spans are so bad these days, people won't be watching these long, drawn-out series. They just don't. A lot of them will still, but most people, you know. I mean, like, I should make a Kartoffel gimmick. I should go to the German stereotypes, dress myself in the dirndl, eat raw potatoes as we play. I guess it could be fun. I mean, it's kind of like there's this one content creator who has the... James, hello! Welcome in. There's this content creator that does these German English cliches. Liam Thompson or something, you know? That's like kind of his whole thing. But I think that might also become a bit too restrictive at times, so you always have to kind of put that gimmick. Game name, Pokemon Legends ZA. You're a huge help, for sure. Thank goodness. I know we keep throwing big annoying tasks at you since you can handle them. I've been feeling kind of guilty about it, but I'm glad to know we're pulling our weight. I mean, at least use your Mega Evolution right now. Don't be like Naveen, keeping it last. Wait, I thought you wanted to go for story by now. I mean, I could technically always just, you know, when it comes to the gimmick, I could just speak broken English the entire time. And go for a very German accent, but I think I can't even do that anymore. I would have to play it, you know what I mean? I would have to play a role. Pokemon Legends CA is the game name. Oh wait, it's Fairy. But isn't Mega Tower so pretty though? Oh, I'm locking it, don't worry. Okay, my build is my Arbok build is kind of not too good though. Gotta be honest. I think I'm dealing little to no damage. Plus Poison Jab sucks. God damn it, my Feraligatr can't get up there. Shadow Ball is a good attack. Shadow Ball always just chases after. God, this takes so long. The moment you don't have a really good Pokemon against it, look how much longer it takes. Why does your ice Pokemon have Tackle? Lita, do I need to take my words back? You're not really helped by using a special attacker Pokemon with Tackle. I do once again have to say though, by the way, this game is running so smooth. There's so much shit happening on the screen, but the game is running smooth as butter. I mean, Shadow Ball is just pouring so much damage. But look at Flamethrower. Flamethrower sucks. I need to throw in Heat Wave. Okay, Ra. My shiny Pidgeot, it's your time to shine. Heat Wave is great because Heat Wave is getting used directly into the targets. So it can not really be dodged. Same thing for Hurricane. I think Ash on the other hand is not gonna hit. Nope. There's some moves in this game that just suck a little bit in battles like these, just generally. Because you need to be very close for them. Air Slash, Poison Jab. And you have stuff like Hurricane and Heat Wave that's like gets used right on top of them. Oh, that was the wrong one. I wanted to heal my Pidgeot. Actually, Poison Jab works here. But Earthquake is obviously doesn't hit. It's not even Flying Tap anymore, but Earthquake still doesn't do damage because it's just not on the ground. Here it's actually better to just put your Pokemon in the box, or like in the ball. And just dodge for a while so you can't get hit. And now, rah! Boom! our shiny Pidgeot has done it! Hell yeah. And now we can use the Mega Altaria ourselves. So, that was a rogue Mega Wolf Altaria. My goodness, to think something so fluffy and adorable could be capable of such wild rage. Tell me, Niclas, does your rapid rise in the Zero Royale ranks have anything to do with your effort to quell these cases of rogue Mega Evolution? So, that fascinating strength of yours was gained for the noble cause of protecting the city. That settles it. I'm convinced that my tournament would not be complete without you and your gallant strength, Niclas. I urge you to come and join in the festivities as soon as you are able. Otherwise, well, I could always buy on Hotel Z to encourage your participation. Adieu. Their expression. Ah, that lady. The Z in Team Z comes from Hotel Z. If she buys the hotel and renames it, we have to come up with a whole new team name. But maybe that's getting ahead of myself a little. Here, I'll let up your hardworking Pokemon. And speaking of Team MZ, I'm really glad you're one of us, Niclas. Thank you. Okay, but what did you say earlier? Another fun twist could be... Ah, I see what you mean. You mean like a Subway server equivalent in the corner of the screen. I get it, I get it. But that's also kind of the thing. Do you want to butcher your content in a way that will work, or like to just... God damn it. To go after the people with low attention spans? Like, do you want to kind of mess up your content for it? Like, that's a question one needs to ask themselves as a content creator. Do you want to create content in a way that, like, it's the most profitable? Or do you want to create content in a way that you think would be the most enjoyable? You know what I mean? And here I feel like... I kind of don't want to force my videos to be like super short. Or like, I wish I wouldn't need to. Because again, another thing I would love to do, which has just been taking too much time to go after, are these supercuts. I think that's what I want to be calling them going forward. I first had the idea to make them called the story of my first time playing Hollow Knight. But I think I now just go for a much... Oh! You see that? That's an Alpha Larvitar. Well, I want to have a Alpha Tyranitar. I have no Quick Ball, goddammit. And that's the problem. It sucks that you, like, have to kind of go with... I mean, what makes it sucks, but, like, having to go with the people in ways that you as a content creator don't really like is kind of bad. Because, like... I mean, I always have my shorts, but that's, like, a different thing, right? Like, having popular shorts actually often hurts your long-time content. Because a lot of your subscribers will end up being people that watch shorts, you know? And it's like a completely different platform. Like, people that watch shorts and people that watch actual videos, it's like two completely different things. Same right now here with the streams, right? People that, like, watch live streams and we don't like shorts. So people that like shorts often won't watch live streams. And again, YouTube in itself is definitely not as much a streaming platform like Twitch is, as example. Like, people that go on Twitch should watch streams for sure. So people that maybe stumble upon your stream on YouTube may not be here for streams. Technically, right? But again, I've made it clear by now that streaming on YouTube, for me personally, is just better. Just much better than streaming on Twitch. Like, trying to... Like, there's people where it works for them, where they stream on Twitch and then they make content out of Twitch for YouTube. But I feel like that only really works if you're a big name, you know. And like mentioned, if you want to do, you know what content, like long form content, often like that's what I did, you know, back in 2023. I streamed on Twitch, played my games there, and then I just uploaded the VODs on YouTube. And I guess that probably was the problem. Who knows? Maybe if I would have edited 1 hour videos, or like just trimmed it down to 1 hour and just upload 5 hours. Who knows? But I mean, I had like 25 parts of Red Dead Redemption 2, and now I imagine I would have split that into like 4 times as much. Like, that would just been too much, you know? Just checking around here, you never know. And again, the more Pokemon we see here, the higher the chance will be that we find another shiny. Because we like just going for that odds number much higher the more Pokemon we see. Again, let's check into thing 12. I really want an alpha first class. I mean, here's now the thing. At the end of the day, you are never gonna be able let's hope it's female. Yes! Alpha Frostless! I hate flamethrowers so much. Why is flamethrower such a bullshit attack? I had no luxury bolts. Okay, an Ultra Ball would do. Ah, luxury ball would have been nicer. A luxury ball would have been a bit prettier. Oh well. Oh well. God damn it, I gotta buy luxury bolts. Was it here? Yeah. God damn it. But yeah, at the end of the day for YouTube, you're never gonna be able to satisfy every single viewership. Again, the problem for me right now is just, especially after having gotten so many subs from viral shorts. Like, it's something I've seen so many posts talk about, and it is a fact. That getting many subs from shorts can be bad for your other content. Because you'll end up with people subbing you for these short, quick videos they can watch as they scroll by. And even a 10-minute video is a commitment for people. And I mean, for me, it's like, I'm someone that still watches YouTube. Like himself. And it's like, sometimes the shorter videos, sometimes the longer videos. I'm kind of a person, that's kind of a funny thing. I'm someone that, like, fits both audiences. I'm someone that doom scrolls a lot. Nowadays, I barely even post on Instagram anymore, even though I have like 70k on that from my wrestling posting days. Nowadays, I'm just scrolling Instagram reels once a day. I scroll Twitter a lot, and I also, even though I gotta say, I actually don't scroll YouTube Shorts anymore. Because YouTube Shorts sucks. I don't know what it is, but for some reason my Shorts feed is always horrible. I always only get this shit about, like, you know, these engagement bait kind of shorts, where it's like, use this sound to gain 100 subs, or like, here, this use the sound will like make 5 people smile. I don't know. YouTube Shorts suck in that sense. On Instagram, I get the really funny shit. Instagram is best for like shorts. It's super fun. But besides that, I also still watch my regular other videos. Sometimes it's even videos I've seen several times, and it just happen like going on in the background often while I'm like editing, or like, you know, which often doesn't help, I gotta be honest. Like sometimes it obviously is a bit distractive as well, but I'm just one that does both, watches shorts and reels, but I do also enjoy my fair share of longer videos. Not even that bad, but we fixed that. I mean, the thing with the shorts is, I did that for the shorts with the runbacks. Or what means cliffhanger? Like, the thing with shorts is you can always add the related video thing. That's actually a way I've been, like, hold on. For the first runback video we made about the... Do you know what one? About I can talk about Last Judge. I added it as a related video to the many popular shorts I had from Silk Song. And when I look at... Okay, but here... Okay. And here's the thing. And here you see the result of that. Okay, we gotta switch quickly again. Here. This is that video, right? Audience. Or like, reach, engagement, I don't know. Look at that. 85% of the viewers I got from this video came from those shorts. Yeah? 85% of viewers from related shorts. That is insane. And that video had a total of nearly 5,000 views. 85% is like... On that here, like, what's the exact number? Does it say the exact number somewhere? I don't know if you know what I'm at right now. So, like, in that sense, shorts are really great to give more views to some of your videos. That's one thing, right? Like, in that way, damn, shorts can really help you get more views. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. Gave me more views, cool and all, and then you get this. Then you get this in response. You get people tuning in from the short that they just watched that went 10 seconds. They see a 12-minute long video, tune in for like a couple seconds, and then they're out. And it leads to this. And here's another question you need to ask yourself. Do you want a higher view number, but lower average view duration? Or do you want a lower view number, but a higher view duration? Like, how much did this video make? Like 5 euros. The question is, would it have done as much without those additional views? Hard to tell, actually. Because again, at the end of the day, watch time is super important, because the longer people watch, the more ads they will get throughout, right? There will always be that ad at the start, and then like the ads that you get throughout the video. And again, 12 minutes isn't even that long, if you think about it, right? But like, this is hard. You know what I mean? This is... It's... That's a big number, okay. By the way, again, it's kind of unfair to do this, but like, I'm really gonna replace this process that we've been using a lot for now, just to use the alpha version of it. It's kind of mean if you think about it, but man. But like, again, this is actually the reason why I've seen a lot of channels, at least a lot of bigger channels, use a second channel for more frequent, less high quality content, and then they throw their shorts onto that. Like, you probably know Pichal, right? Jan, super cool German Pokemon YouTuber, who does stuff in English. He got his main channel. Obviously he does mainly Twitch. That's the first thing. He does mainly Twitch. And then use that for YouTube content. I think he got 3 channels, if I see this correctly. Yeah, P-Channel, P-Channel Daily, P-Channel Bots. And here's the thing, you go into his main channel, and you got like 6 shorts on that. You got 6 shorts on that. Because he realized, shit, the people that watch those shorts won't watch my main videos, and it's gonna drag down the performance of those videos. And that is what's so sad. You can upload a lot of shorts, get a lot of views on those, get a lot of subs with those. But that is not going to translate to views on your regular actual videos. And that's kind of the problem with like YouTube's algorithm and system as a whole. You know what I mean? On Instagram it doesn't matter. Because there you have reels and posts. You have the short videos and just photos that people will like or not. You know, that's one thing. But on YouTube you have short videos and long videos. And constantly having those clash against each other, it's not ideal. It's really, really, really not. By the way, do we really want to just release it right away? It's so mean, honestly, but... And again, this is why the start of a video is so important, like you say. To catch the people's attention, even though, as you can see in that moment, I thought the start of the video that we talked about was super good. Again, we're really going far away from Pokemon right now, but I... Oh, wrong video. That opening was great. We did that little compilation of me raging, going crazy. I really need to calm down at this point. I thought that's a good catcher. I thought that's a really good first 20 seconds. Like, catch attention to be like, oh shit, why is he raging like that? What is going on? Or like, same thing here. I'm sorry, at this point I'm just gonna say, if you defend this shit, you're done. Hey. Boom! It's been 1 month since the release of... And then boom here. Get even worse. And then another compilation kind of thing. I feel like as openers to like catch the attention of the viewers, I think that's pretty good. Huh. You know what I mean? I think in that sense, I'm actually doing myself a disservice when it comes to creating content. Again, I learned from Talonflame. I'm just gonna keep Candace in the box. Candace is gonna spend her time with the other team members. You will be forever part of a team in our heart. I'm sorry, Phoenix the Talonflame, that we released you. Should have known better. By the way, what stone do I need again? Do I even have that one right now? It's a shiny stone or something. Nice stone. Wait. Gotta go here. Wait, wrong way. God damn it, I always going to the wrong direction. Yeah, but the thing is that really gonna be the difference maker? Again, I think my biggest problem right now is the fact that I am, oh no. Yep, that's also me. Or like mentioned, like, oh, I repeat myself a lot. But that's being a non-native speaker. Because you just learn these few phrases, and you just constantly use those. How do I evolve it? How do I evolve it again? Female only. Oh wait, did I even need a stone? Dawnstone. Oh god damn it. Can I not buy another one? Oh no. Dawnstone Legacy aim. There's a reward for a side mission for the 90th one. Oh no! I'll be able to get one in the Stone Emporium after main mission 39. 39. And we're currently on main mission like, what, 25, 26? So now I fear... And there's another side mission one can do that's 90. That one might be available. But how do I even know which one it is? Hold on. Side mission 90, Legend CA. Is it already maybe available? Frostlass's unfinished business. Where is it on the map? Oh, it's a rematch with her, basically. I have to begin main mission 30 for it. Fuck me, dude. Why would you do that? So now, either we don't use the Frostlass up until that, or we just use the other one for now. Ugh. God damn it. That's a bit, good to think that we didn't release Candace yet. Let's throw in this Larvitar in the meantime, though, just to have it level. Because an Alpha Tyranitar is sick. Even though for some reason I feel like Tyranitar's one... I talked about it last time already. There's just some Pokemon that I feel like... that I look at... and have a gender from them in mind. And for some reason Tyranitar is one of those Pokemon that I... think of as female. I don't know why. They give those big angry mother vibes. Or like a Tyranitar in general. Gives those vibes off. Kind of same thing for a Hippowdon. But I got the male one in Alpha now, so, you know. But like same thing here. Maybe a bit weird. Obviously for Pokemon like Low Bunny it might be a bit more understandable, but some reason look at Tyranitar and think about it as female. But oh well. At the end of the day, I have to ask myself, does it even matter too much? Because again, we will have the main story beat at one point. And I mean, I guess I'll obviously play online going forward, but like, even to that much of a degree. But it's another OCD kind of thing, you know? The eyelashes. Like, honestly, I would have already easily finished the main story if I would have actually tried to go for it. Right? If you just want to rush the main story, I could have already done that. But I've kind of been already combining both. Huh. I mean... I guess that works? Dude, how high is the chance? I know that there's a lot of, like, randomness. In, like, there's some, like, TMs and obviously some items that are, like, fixed location-wise. But, like, the one location that's being told about here, I already got. That one Dawnstone location. I got that one. Which is why I was also surprised here that there were Pokeballs again, because they often respawn. You always run into those hidden items on the ground, the ones that like sparkle a bit. And just generally, I see a lot of them respawn. How high is the chance that I walk here passively? I didn't even... It could have just, you know... There was once again just me zoning out a bit, talking, and like exploring in the meantime. Otherwise I would have just immediately teleported to the hotel. Holy shit, that's crazy. Damn. That is wild. Well. Alpha Frostlass after all. True. Funny thing though. That short with With the shiny Patrat? It's not even 1,000 views yet. The one with Emma got like over 3,000, which, if I gotta be honest, so it's not in comparison actually pretty bad. Yeah, like, in 8 million views, the 8 million views from the Sticky Buck Shomer one, we probably won't reach any time again soon. And I'm also probably not going to reach a Pokemon, because again, that's the thing that we talked about earlier. It's crazy how we wanted to talk about that, and we then shifted to YouTube analytics stuff in general. But obviously, again, that's also the thing. Pokemon is a very, very dedicated franchise with people that often really... What's Emma? I get it. Where people really only watch that. Like, a lot of people that are subscribed to Peach, as example, will only watch Pokemon content on YouTube. So it's one kind of thing, if I suddenly do some Pokemon content, and they sub for that, and then do other content, they either unsubscribe or don't watch those videos. And again, this is a problem with like variety content. People will sub for you, but they maybe won't watch every video, because they don't want to watch Pokemon. Or like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be games down the road that you won't want to watch, you know? Like some horror games, or, you know, there's gonna be some games you're thinking like, ah, no, I'm watching something else right now, you know what I mean? And that's totally okay. But like, you know? And that's where having a channel solely dedicated to one game, to that one community, can work. But like mentioned, I'm at a point where I have these 2 channels, and that's enough. Okay? Especially as I have a regular job still. Like, I can't run 3 channels at the moment. But then I'm thinking like, god damn it, you have the darts championship start again in December, and I would love to make some darts videos where I play darts, but I'm like, just not good on this channel here, and it's, you know, there's no point in opening a 3rd channel. Because then it's gonna just be this channel being inactive, I guess. It's like, god damn it. It's all kind of tough. But now let's get back to Pokemon, let's compare. Okay. Let's quickly compare the size difference. Also, the thing is, I kind of think about a different name. I feel like maybe instead of Candice, how about Rosalina? She kind of fits the Rosalina vibe pretty well too, especially the color palette. I mean, that is a massive difference, I have to say. Even she's like closing her eyes in shame, like, yeah, I can't compete with that. And again, if you think about it, it's kind of mean. Because like, generally the only difference is the size. The stats will end up being the same, you know? So for me to replace the Frostless we've been using for a while now with a different one just because it's bigger. Some people wouldn't even think like that, but it's kind of mean, right? It's a bit discriminative, or like, I don't know. Like, that poor Frostless there hasn't done anything wrong, but like, that Frostless is just bigger. I don't know, is it so much cooler to use the bigger versions of the Pokemon in the fights? It seems a bit more imposing. The funny thing though, there's definitely some Pokemon I feel like them being too big would be kind of off-putting. I feel like for Frostlass, it kind of works, right? Frostlass is one of those Pokemon that I feel like them being much bigger than you in comparison. Bits. Okay, this is a regular one. It's basically the same size as me, which is okay. And then you look at this. Oh, wait, wrong one. Then you look at this. And it just feels more fitting. Like a Pokemon like Frostlass that has this mysterious aura to it, which is a ghost Pokemon. Frostlass being bigger than a human just feels right. Like if you were to, I don't know much about the Frostlass lore, but like imagine you're like out in a snowstorm and a Frostlass encounters you. The Frostlass being bigger than you, imposing you, just would add. I feel like Frostlass just being the same size as you just wouldn't hit the same. You know? If you know what I mean. But then I look at Pokemon like, what's a good example? By the way, you can definitely release those two now. Ah. God damn it, the controls. Yeah, these three can go. Because we have the Alpha one now. Like, again, it's one thing if you haven't used them yet at all. Right? That's one thing. But again, we've already used this Frostlass for a while. So it's kind of like, You and your goddamn pillow. Or like, same thing with Gyarados. Right? You look at Gyarados. It being this size just feels right. It needs to be big and imposing and dangerous. But if I look at a Pokemon like, what's a good example? Spritzy, I guess? Oh yeah, we could make this as a good comparison. Do I have another Spritzy in the box? After evolution. We don't have a Alpha Floette or something as comparison? Floette is one of those Pokemon, I'd say. Or Flabébé in this case. By the way, getting that Skarmory in Zone 17, good lord. It was a... Or another thing, like an Aggron, right? Just feels right. This thing being this huge makes all the sense in the world. Has to be. Like, it's Aggron, you know? That thing needs to be. Then I look at an Espeon. I obviously don't have the other one as comparison. But it like going to my knees, perfect. I feel like if it was any bigger, like going up to my chest or something, that just wouldn't feel right. That just would be weird. Like, nah, this is the perfect size for an Espeon. Not an Espeon. Umbreon, my bad. An Umbreon being like anything bigger than this just would feel odd. Just doesn't make sense. I mean, actually, here we have Meowstic. We have them in Alpha 2. Do I have what else as comparison? I don't. God damn it. That might actually be a bit too big. Now that I think about it. I mean, it's still actually fine. It's not too huge. Like, this one of those Pokemon, I think it being too big would be weird. There's just some Pokemon where them being, like, super tall, like, you know, where it being small, just fits. Frostlass is one of those where I think it being just barely my size. Like, this makes sense. And this? Nah, you know what I mean? I'm sorry, Candace. You did good for now, but... I don't know. At least I'm going for a different nickname. I think that makes it fine again. Like the Talonflame we released was called Phoenix. I'm not using that same name again. And then the Mavia, the Elite 4 from X and Y. And the process we've been using was Candace after the Ice Cream Leader from Sinnoh. Now we go for Rosalina. And Candace will remain in the box. Or should we let her leave? Should we let her leave? I guess we release here. Thank you, Candace. No, Gothitail should be taller than me, for sure. Like Gothitail is a very humanoid Pokemon, but I feel like that just should be bigger than you. Here's the thing, I've seen people be weird about, like, what means weird, but like, complain about Lucario being too small. Like, Lucario's basically... It's super short, right? I feel like Lucario being a bit bigger would also fit. Like, it's fine this way, I think. But I would not mind if it was bigger than that. Another good example, I guess. Take a look at my Ampharos. This is perfect. Ampharos being exactly my size, that's perfect. That's like the perfect, you know... Perfect hug size. That is ideal. And Ampharos being exactly as tall as you, or like a little bit below that actually, like that height. That is great. And then you look at the alpha version. I think I don't have it anymore though. I think I released it already. I already released a lot of the things I catch, by the way. Wait, you think Ampharos should be taller because of the neck? Like if I were to go to 16, there's always an alpha Ampharos here. And I got a Feroki up there. Like, that is too tall. Like, nah. Nah. That's too big. That doesn't, nah. That doesn't fit. Oh, here. Look at that. Perfect. I don't gotta get my own comparison piece. Here. That's a regular sized Aggron. Way too small. Way too small. What do you mean it's just barely the same size as the... It's actually smaller. Here. That's how big Aggron gotta be. You know what I mean? That is too small for an Aggron. That is perfect for Aggron, you know? So yeah, for some Pokemon I think getting the Alpha version just makes sense. Same thing for Tyranitar, I guess. I don't know how tall the regular Tyranitar will be. But it being much, much bigger is gonna be also really sensible. I mean, yeah, Ampharos being a bit taller than you, I guess. Like 190. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Shadow. What we want to use against the Venusaur? I guess the Mega Frostless, huh? Give it a Frostless Knight. Frostless Sight. Gonna give it a few levels. I don't have that many anymore. Ah, that's fine. 45 I think is good. Just gotta give her better moves. Yeah, Ice Beam is great because it hits. Shadow Ball is great. Light Screen could actually be great in that fight. Oh, Psychic too. Psychic as well. Let's see that. How we get up there? Up here, I guess. Hey. Oh, it's already. Where is it? Oh, this one's downstairs actually this time. Okay. By the way, I did actually find a... Oh, it's in this park. Cool. Actually found a shiny Pidgeot slash... What's the name of the first evolution stage? The Pidgey actually like in town, which is kind of funny. By the way, isn't this super cool? Like crazy that like I've actually kind of gotten a line already. Got a Pidgeot here, then the Mareep that you get anyways, and then the Patrat. Like from the 5 shinies we have, 2 of which were like actually caught randomly that are like already so Pokédex-wise in line. Crazy. But alright, let's do it. Though, as you said earlier with like, I need to make videos out of my streams. Again, I would love to do the super cuts thingies, which like really the best moments packed into a cool edited video. Problem is these are going to be pretty long. Because again, doing them as a let's play just sucks. Yeah, like mentioned, I thought about doing similar things like that as like an episode format. 20-minute long episodes, all edited and whatnot. But the moment people will see it's like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, the views are gonna just drop. So I have to throw it all in one video. But even then, it's gonna be like 1 hour and... Are people gonna watch it for an hour? Like a 1 hour video of my Hollow Knight playthrough for all the best moments. Sounds fun. But how is watching gonna look like? What was it using? Bullets. Oh. Why are you attacking physically, you dumbass? Why aren't you bringing in light screen? You're out here with physical attacks, hello? That wasn't part of the plan. And why does your Emperor still have tackle? At least give it body slam. Okay, well, for the first time ever, our Omega Process! Woo! And especially for the Mega Evolution, it just gotta be destroyed. Let me heal. And I think now the name Rosalina fits even better. Like with that dress and everything, Rosalina's the perfect name for Process. Couldn't be any better. Couldn't be any better. Oh! Did I read it correctly? It's sapping HP? I should have kept it in. God damn it. I mean, to be fair, we're under-leveled in this case. Really under-leveled. It's 53, there was 8 levels difference. That's why we also did, like, no damage. Yeah, and compilations are definitely fun. And I mean, I guess it's kind of what I thought about making a video about the moment we had with, you know who? With Sharma in the White Ward. Like, making a 5-minute video about that sad part. But then I'm like, is that maybe too short? Is that, You know, maybe I should do it. But again, then I'm having the problem. Whoa. I want to do those 1-hour supercut videos. Then I'm also doing the 10-minute long talk videos. And then I'm also doing the... the 5-minute compilation parts. I don't know, it's just once again for the channel in general a bit too much of everything. But again, maybe I should say, you know what, fuck it. Fuck the algorithm, just do what I want to do. I literally just see that thing. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, Process, you're too low levels. It's my bad. God damn it though. Venusaur always looking tanky as shit. I remember facing Mega Venusaur in X and Y online battles. Come on. One more combo. One more flamethrower! Boom. Got it. The Venusaur, right. I mean, I don't have a Bulbasaur, so it's not even going to be worth anything. Absolutely marvelous. The way the two of you worked in tandem to effortlessly subdue the rogue Pokémon. Yes, your combined strength is exactly what I have been looking for. The CBC's top-tier competition, Le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe, will not be complete without Tawny Niclas on the roster. I do hope the two of you come to Hotel Richim Sam as soon as possible. Otherwise, I will have no choice but to keep haunting you for all eternity. Adieu. Why are you always saying croissant? It's very racist to French people. I gotta be honest, when it comes to like gaming nations, Russians and French, though. Gotta be honest, kind of the worst there are, huh? Like as a Steam user, just gotta be honest with that. I haven't catched the Garbodor yet? Wait. Holy shit, I forgot that aggro actually doesn't tank so much. How does Jacinthe sound like croissant? Other than the ANT at the end. I mean, then you could also say that Bennett sounds like toilet. It ends on ENT. Why do I still have Bulldoze? Boom. Wow, wow, wow. Right. Crooked Eye is not of this Pokemon though, where I think right now the size isn't bad, but I think it being bigger would actually be also cool. But yeah, I guess it's because... Yeah, I see what you mean. Like this? It's supposed to be this big imposing alligator, you know? Or like crocodile, but like... just being basically the same height as me? Yeah. You know what I mean? Nice work, Niclas. You really took care of a lot. Again. Now that we're all done, are you gonna head over to the CBC? The party awaits. Yeah, not feeling great about that. What do you mean? It's Jacinthe. She's bad news. I'm pretty sure I get what LeBen was trying to warn us about. It was certainly rude of her to appear at our strategy meeting uninvited. That's the least of my worries about her. But I guess we should head to the Rich Assam. The longer we make her wait, the worse it gets. Hang on, did you all hear that? I was also like, wait. It sounds like something's going on outside. I just want to celebrate us calming a few more rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Instead we get more Jacinthe and now trouble at our door? I'll go see what's up. Tawny's sitting with Ray a lot, isn't she? Why don't we join her there so she doesn't have to handle this stuff alone? God damn it, I missed a shot. Wait, no, this can't be the Rock Syndicate. Or? Oh no, they brought the tournament to us! Her face. I don't remember battle zones being purple. Yep, that's what I thought. Hello and one of another to the Jacinthe zone. While similar to the white zones and battle zones, you know, this one is for my own personal use. Please feel free to admire how the color of my holotech avatar expertly matches the zone. She reads even more like Pegasus that way. Pegasus had his little battle stations everywhere that people could use. Now we've got a Jacinthe zone. Her theme is incredible too. This can't be real. No matter how long I wait, no matter how many times I ask politely, these two of you still refuse to do what is right, participate in my wonderful tournament. Thus, to ensure my invitation is accepted, no matter the cost, I have taken matters into my own hands. Forgive me for resorting to such drastic measures, and for not being there in person to greet you. I couldn't care less that you're here in hologram form. Just take down your wind zone already. Our hotel's not gonna get any guests like this. Isn't Corbu from the West Syndicate the only guest we've had recently? Pretty much, yeah. Whose side are you two on? This is not a weird zone. It is a Jacinthe zone. And naturally, I will deactivate it in due time. But in order for that to happen, you must fight. For that is what I wish, and I will brook no refusal. Why are you doing all this? Watching his battles firsthand revealed to me the true extent of Niclas's talent. And now, I want nothing more than to see their glorious talent shine in my tournament. Surely that is not too much to ask. Well then, my dearest Liben, I shall leave the rest to you. Adieu! I trust you understand my earlier warnings now about the consequence. Oh. Personally, I've had to see the point of these next battles, but our leader commands it. Now then, Niclas, please meet your opponent. I will show you the marvelous battle style we trained to achieve at the Society of Battle Connoisseurs. But as you can see, I can't do the very royal accent as good. The moment I go higher. Well. I mean, I'm so high level tier with Ash that doesn't even matter. Lefty! I like how they're actually standing there behind the bush. That's kind of fun. I expected nothing less from you. Would you like your Pokemon healed? Allow me. Yeah, I can't do the high voice that well, I'm sorry. Now then, Niclas, please meet your next opponent. Yeah, like I said earlier, dragons and fairies. The very rich and royal Pokemon types. Jesus, look at the size difference now, though. Hello? I pressed attack, what was that about? Yeah, that just seems right. I mean, Aggron is an insane physical wall. What will I? I expected nothing less from you. Would you like your Pokemon healed? Allow me. Both of you may return to the venue. I will join you shortly. Let's go! Lux, I finally get to cut loose in a real battle for once. Bring it on! Oh jeez, I've got a feeling the bandit is much better than Jacinthe. Shut it, punk! I'll deal with you next. Get ready for a taste of who I used to be before Jacinthe came along. Then bring it on. You're challenged by the band of the SBC. Ooh, Noivern. Oh goddammit, I don't have the ideal team for that right now. Jesus Christ, you can barely see the enemy Pokemon when you spawn. I'm not gonna survive that. Oh, never mind, it barely did damage. Actually, yeah, it's resistant. Not bad, Aggron! Oh, you also got the Tyrannosaur! Cool! Sick! That gets big plus points. Again, I believe this game could actually be super difficult when you try to... Ooh. Holy shit, our team is sick! My god. If you actually try to nuzlocke this game with getting all the level matchups on par, this could genuinely be super difficult. I remembered. Time for a Seeker Rapin Mega Evolve so we can drag this kid out. Oh, I just saw a Twitter post about that. About Mega Dragal and this Pokemon Dex entry. That's stunningly gorgeous. Jesus Christ, so this thing tanks nothing. Well, that's a bit underwhelming. I mean, to be fair, again, my Feraligatr was a little bit over leveled, huh? Now that was one heated battle. Don't get smacked, no kid. Next time I'm coming out on top. But her team is sick though, wow. It's not over yet. I keep fighting to give up and join the tournament. Hold on a sec, I just need to heal up my team. You hold on a sec. We were already planning on battling in the tournament. Yeah. That facial expression, dude. You serious? Yep, we were. Yeesh, maybe start with that next time. You're the ones who trapped us in this weird zone and wouldn't listen to a thing we said. It's a Jacinthe zone! Oh well, I had found better for the first time in a while, and Jacinthe's getting what she wanted, so I guess I've got no complaints. Well, almost no complaints, to tell the truth. I wish I got to fight like this more. I used to be a fighter back in the day, the kind that only seeks out the strongest opponents. Yeah, I like settling fights with my Pokemon and my fists. Don't like it? Then don't mess with me. Anyway, 2 years ago, I got totally annihilated in battle by Jacinthe, and I'm still paying for it. Now I've got to talk fancy and with this crazy get up all because I promised her I would. So I warn you again, watch out for Jacinthe. If you listen to her, you might end up like me. But like, isn't this like literally a sort of slavery or... And of course, promotion match. What else? Promotion match against Jacinthe. Talk about perfect timing. You really can't escape Jacinthe if she's your opponent in your next promotion match. Hold up, I got off the Jacinthe zone. Jacinthe zone off! Her design is also amazing. Don't forget, you're gonna need a challenger's ticket before you can have a promotion match. Later, I'll be waiting back at the hotel with Jacinthe. Notice how I purposely stopped making the high-pitched accent so that it actually reveals the true self. You know, Jacinthe and the band might be more alike than I would have first thought. Go to hotel with Jacinthe when you're ready, Niclas. I'll meet you there. Alright. We already got our ticket anyways. Oh, I think we got a lot of more side missions, goddamn. But again, the thing is this more grandma-like delivery still better, or should I really maybe go higher for Jacinthe? I don't know. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Like, oh, I'm Jacinthe. So maybe instead of like, haha, very high pitch and ho, very middle, more of a like this, you know, or maybe I add some higher accents in there. Like I'm trying to be, or the other way around. I'm trying to do it high, but like purposely add lower tones, as in sense of like showing that it's really like a setup tone she's purposely doing. You know, that's like actually not really her, and she's also just playing a role. Oh, that one was perfect. God damn it! And now that's a voice actor's job to be able to replicate that well. Not like this, or not like this, but more like this. You know, I'm Jacinthe, and I'm like, but it's also difficult. Did I constantly switch? Ooh, like mid-sentence? Haha, I'm Jacinthe, and I'm That's a bit tough. So might as well stick to the middle ground, you said. So it's not that high, or not that low. But more of something like this. I just gotta throw more energy, put more empathizes. I can't do it like this all the time. That's a bit too, you know. I gotta go with a bit more energy and empathizes and now maybe we should become a voice actor or something. I've been having genuinely such a blast with like in 602 giving all these different voices. How do... I mean, the thing is, again, I have asthma, so like, that's like... and it's not really like my general voice is that good either, you know? But again, I'm currently imagining myself like, imagine voicing your own character in a game. That does sound kind of sick, huh? But yeah, I noticed though, after these streams at the moment, where I've been playing... I will do that, by the way. I am going to be doing that. I've already planned a video, like... I could technically already do it for Hollow Knight, but I feel like I did a much bigger empathizes in 6 on where I really combine my voices. My voices for Chakra, for Sherma, some of the other characters in there. Like, I especially love the one I did for the little gremlin guy. Like this, you know. I think it's super fun. Also, again, given it's a tournament, we could be running into so many people here. $50 tons. Oh, God. 50 tons of Niclas. Again, I think my biggest problem now is the fact that I'm like in a regular apartment here. So I feel like that's another thing. Because I actually, like mentioned, did take speech therapy in the beginning of the year for like 20 lessons overall. They were more about just like general voice improvement, like just the strength of it. Which I like really struggled with last year, which as we realized by now was asthma developing. But there I had also noticed that when I was in an environment, or like in that environment, I was able to like put much more power into my voice. Here, I feel like always with this knowledge, like there's so many people around me, and like in my own home, I just can't go all out. I don't know if it's like the introvert of me being anxious about it, or like other people hearing me. But like if I would say I would want to record me singing or rapping or anything, I couldn't do that. Because I couldn't put everything into my voice, you know? Like that's also one of the reasons why you never hear me scream, or like really, really go really loud. Both because it's got to hurt on my voice, but also because I don't want to wake up the neighbors, you know? But alright, maybe throw in Slifer. Now you know what, we keep the same. 3 low-leveled ones, the 3 high-leveled ones. I think this is fine. Let's go in that tournament. Good, you've got a challenger's ticket. Guess we should go on and... Ready to battle, huh? Okay, gotta get back into work mode. Would you permit me to take your photo for the tournament bracket? I'm good to go too. Alright, I will now take your photo. What is glum? Oh, no. No. That was the wrong one. No, I didn't want to do that. God damn it. I didn't know what glum is. Perfect. Oh. I mean, to be fair, I have neighbors that are also loud. But you don't gotta forget it's currently 6 AM for me. I feel like that's, yeah, I don't know. They're not like that. Like, over the day, they're obviously doing a lot of stuff, so it's noisy, but, like, at the night, I never had any issues with that, so... Finally, we've been waiting here forever for you, Niclas. After you left, we figured the tourney was off, but when we tried to leave, we got trapped in this witch's sauna. Wait, they really kept one of the most famous streamers and a freaking mafia boss in here too? That's crazy. Also, wait. I see who we face. Tawny's going against Kobe. Gwyn is going against Tarragon, which is funny. And Philip is going against, you know, from the Fist of Justice. This is the third time we're facing Canaria, right? It's crazy. Oh, you hear them right now. I mean, to be fair, it's South America. I feel like things just go different over there when it comes to that. Dear friends and honored guests, I thank you for your patience. I am delighted to announce that my tournament, organized by me and in my honor, has recovered its missing pieces. Now, have a look at the tournament bracket. As you can see, I am the Ultra Deluxe top seed, a fitting position for your humble hostess, no? Wow, this planning things with your own convenience in mind. And then there's this. For round 1, we have Kanari facing off against Niclas. Once you're ready, please speak to Le Ben on the court. Now then, my dear friends, let le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe commence. Well, this is Jacinthe's tournament, so I guess I've gotta do this, even if it seems bizarre. Okay, does mean though, you can adjust your team. Alright. Maybe throw in you? If you Earthquake? Oh, you already have it, never mind. have to say it every single time. Leech Life is actually kind of nice to have. Any other monster to use? Maybe Winona. The nature isn't perfect. Low special pluses against electric. Nah, it's not good. Again, we could just sweep everything with. If I really wanted to, I could just sweep absolutely everything with Garcha, but that's kind of fun, right? Your first opponent will be Canary. Are you ready to start a battle? Bring it on for the third time. Without further ado, we'll let a battle between Canary and Niclas begin. I'm just here to show all my adoring kinetics how cool and strong I am. This time, I know I'm gonna win. You think so? Hawaii! Not me ruining her. It's so silly. Not me ruining her battle hole. Oh, but I love how everybody's watching along. That's so cool. Come on, move out of there. Wait, what did it use? I didn't see what it used. I think it was Mud Shot. Oh god, move out of there. Please move out of there. Come on. Ow, ouch, ouch, ouch. I'm not gonna survive that. Or Leech Life. Leech Life. Give me HP. Oh, the Leech Life. Gunshot, come on. Speed. No! The thunder came in afterwards. God damn it. Ash would be too boring. Come on, let's have it be a mega battle. Don't you dare use Crunch. And again, if you were to play this on same levels as a Nuzlocke, this could be super difficult. I'm telling you. But look, doesn't my Pokemon fit in super well in here? It fits super well into this place. But boom, Mega Channeler. You trashed my whole team, even Electros again? Never did. 3 times in a row. Damn, maybe I should be the streamer. I lost again. Me, but I'm Canary. Thank you both for that spectacular battle. Canary and Niclas. I am all excitement and anticipation to see how the rest of the battles play out. I wonder. Okay. Tawny immediately lost to Kobo. Tarragon lost to Gwyn. And I forgot his name, sadly. The Fist of Justice leader. The question is I think we're gonna battle Kobu again, huh? The thing is, I've seen people talk about it as well. Legends CA feels like a game that I don't really feel like I want to replay in that sense. Like, that's also the reason why I've been using so many different Pokemon. I feel like Legends CA is this kind of game, especially in this with the size and the way of playing it, that you experience like once. But like doing everything again, doing all these side quests again, doing all the other stuff again, I don't know if I would want to do that once more. Which isn't saying that like the game itself is bad and that's why I wouldn't want to replay it. But like when I look at a game like Black 2, this is like perfect for replays. You pick your 6 team members and boom, you know. I feel like here it's a bit too wide and big in that sense. Same with like if I look at a big open world game like Red Dead Redemption 2 or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you were only to go for the main quest, okay. But like this, I guess that's what you could do. If you really only want to do the Nuzlocke aspect and only do the main battles, I guess then it could work for a Nuzlocke. But I feel like this game isn't meant to just be the main story. I feel like just rushing through the main story and ignoring anything else, you know. Plus, I think it's a pain in the ass to kind of Nuzlocke, because there's just so many things you need to keep track of all the time. Dear friends and honored guests, we have made it to the end of round 1. The trainers who have qualified for the next round are Niclas, Ivor, Cobber, and Gwyn. For round 2, we have Ivor facing off against Niclas. Once you're ready, please speak to Liban on the court. Okay, fighting team. This sounds like the perfect moment to use our and Winona. Oh, I haven't even used the Altarian Knight yet, so that we can use this as a premier. And it gets Zelda as well. Also, why is this not in, you know what order? It's making me go insane. Why isn't this in alphabetical order? You assholes. What's her moveset like? That's good, that's good, that's good. Atari doesn't have the perfect nature yet, unfortunately, but that's okay. Yeah, whatever. It's an attacking guy. He won't be attacking specialty. A quick word, please, Niclas. I think you should know that Liban here was the reason I started my strict training regime. She beat me in a fight when we were children, and after that on second thought, never mind all that. I should focus on our match. Let's have a fair fight, yes. Bring it on. But you see how connected all these characters are? Ooh, not the... Actually, no, it's good. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I didn't even give... my Altaria doesn't even have a flying move. I deserve that. I didn't even give it a flying move. I looked at the moves and I was like, yeah, that's great. Ouch. Ice Punch? Oh, that's so mean. Hey, again! Nuzlocking in this game could be super difficult. Holy shit! I mean, I'm already trying to not use my Mega Evolution until he gets his own one. But really? Rock Smash? Didn't even hear the RNGs coming in. My lord. And again, God of War needs to be that size. That's just a perfect size for God of War. Being any smaller than this just wouldn't feel fitting. It just needs to also tower over a big guy like Ivor. Just makes all the sense in the world. Also, wait, I could also... I actually hadn't Mega Evolved my God of War yet. So let's do that. But I'm so under level, dude. Okay, let's do it. Mega God of War! Oh, it's gonna be even so much bigger. Perfect. Wow. Damn. Once again, anticlimactic. Defeat. How incredibly unjust. Goddamn, God of War is such a strong Pokemon. Your power was too great for my justice to crush. Now that I'm stronger, I thought I could defeat Laban and thus heal from my past trauma. But it seems I still have more training to do. On the plus side though, that means I have room to grow. I have high hopes for my future self. I wish you all the best in your upcoming battles, Niclas. Another outstanding battle. Thank you for the performance, Niclas and Ivor. I do hope the remaining battle for this round will be equally enjoyable to watch. Just like I thought. Dear friends and honored guests, we have arrived at the end of round 2. The winning trainers this round were Corbeau and Niclas, which naturally means they will be our competitors in round 3. Once you're ready, please speak to Laban on the court. Okay. He had the Scolipede. So this is honestly pretty solid lineup here. Last time Corbeau was tough. He was tough. I feel like this could be Byron's time to shine. Hold on, do I have the Aggronite? Do I have the Aggronite? God damn it. Hold on. Wait. I actually can leave. But okay, let's maybe not. I feel like that would break the immersion. Like, no, I'm not allowed to leave. Now we can obviously use Lucario. Let's maybe use against Scolipede. I mean, again, Mega Charizard would be too easy, I think. Again, our Pidgeot is... Dude, level 15, only 89 on bow is bad. I mean, damn. I mean, Ataria too, I guess, huh? I mean, look at God of War in comparison. That's crazy. But again, I don't have Mega Aggron. That's a bit... Yeah, I kind of want Mega Aggron. By the way, Eggy Slash is so weird in this game. It's super, super clunky. Because you just can't use its ability in the same way you usually would. Or at least not as good and satisfyingly. Skarmory would be sick. Or Skarmory would be perfect against Scolipede. Complete perfect resistance, but we don't have the Armor Knight there either. Yeah. Larry doesn't fit. Definitely throwing in Ash. Like a last resort, I guess. Again, Electric against Gyarados would be great. I'll have Zelda for that. I think God of War is just the answer again. Just God of War. Even when other level, God of War is gonna do the job here, I'm telling you. Let's do it. I'm so ready. Yes. Without further ado, let the battle between Corbeau and Niclas begin. So, I'm up against you. This is quite the venue. It's the perfect place to repay you for the defeat you handed me the other day. I think I'd enjoy that. Boss, just remember you're training with me. You'll be fine. That idiot. I'll need to teach him to keep his mouth shut. But well, me and my crew's gotten stronger. Scolipede and the rest are ready to go. Now then, let's have some fun. Oh, I miss doing his voice. Oh, you saw the little... with the tongue? Awesome. That could be problematic. What did we say? I mean, again, we're on the level, but what did we say about, like, an actual challenge in this fight? Poisoned again. Holy moly. I mean, there goes my only electric type attack. Ah, but a part of me doesn't want to heal. To, like, actually make it a bit more challenging. But damn. Whatever, come on. Oh, use bounce. To be fair, the level got even higher. I'm literally 10 levels down. Whoa, actually, I'm not going to die. Really, holy moly. Okay, the only problem right now is that we're just not leveled enough. Yeah, but I want to... Jesus Christ. Okay. I think... I'm sorry, God of War. I love you, but you're just not leveled enough for this. Even got Channeler, dude. But yeah, Channeler is level... I mean, Channeler is level 63. It's actually on gotcha levels of over-leveled, huh? You're our last chance, Scully Pete. But this is where the fun starts. Leave me no choice. Oh, my fruit protect is crazy. It's just faster than me? This guy, dude. And I nearly threw it with that actually because Earthquake suddenly became effective. Damn. Both times, Corbo was a genuine big challenge. And again, I mean, we're actually on the level to be fair. But now imagine how other Pokemon were on the same level. Hey, this game could be tough. The Nuzlocke, this game could be super freaking tough. Especially when you think about the fact... I mean, again, how would you even do it in the Wild Zone? Because it's not even like in Sword and Shield where you can like run into one, you then have to battle. I guess the best way would be to go into the zone, then throw in how many different Pokemon there are of each of it, and then like make a random decision thingy. Like you first go into the zone, write down the amount of Pokemon of what blah blah blah, and then boom. Type it down and then let the randomizer decide for you. But damn, that guy was... once more a big challenge. Blast. Still not good enough, eh? Not even after I rolled Philippine to help you trainer. Embarrassed as I am to admit it. Still, bet it's with you a good time. Swing by our office again if you want to have some fun. I caught every moment of your battle from a VIP courtside seat. Thank you for your truly spectacular performance, Niclas and Cobra. The trainer who thought all the way to the top of this Super-Tournoi Jacinthe is my personal favorite, Niclas. In your next battle, you'll be facing off against none other than your gracious host, me. Alright. I'm expecting fairies and dragons. So, let's throw in speed again. God of War is technically good, but it's... God of War is just too low leveled. And I even used all of my, rare candies at some point already. This is just nothing. That's just not worth anything. Let's hope she's worth the challenge, huh? Also, you forgot something, didn't you? Didn't you forget to say something? My god, I just now realized, so that's like the worst nature you could give. Holy shit. That's like the worst nature you could have on an aggro. God damn. And Link is also too low. I mean, if we got dragons, sure, but like bringing the dragon to a fairy battle would be pretty stupid. And I mean, again, this is kind of a luxury I gave myself, though, being able to like actually like swap around a little bit rather than just being stuck to the same members. That's kind of cool. Maybe Larry could work with Ice Beam, and I think I can give Larry... Can I give Larry a poison type attack? Or a flash cannon? Nope. Oh, I do. Okay. We're bringing in Larry as the hidden gun, who can attack effectively against basically everything. Also, okay, I'm finally doing it. The fact that I've been having Ash run Bulldoze the entire time. Ooh, and maybe Iron Tail. And again, also so great. You can just so easily adjust your movesets to every single fight. That's so nice. That's so nice. Larry's 54, so pretty evenly. Should be like right around, like a bit lower between, like on the same level as the regular mons and a bit lower than their ace. Should be perfect. And I mean, Clowitz is one of those Pokemon that like hits heavily, but like actually doesn't tank a lot, right? Poison Jab is physical. Goddamn, Lucario is one of those Pokemon that is technically better specially, but it's just so much better physical move pool, but it's still got Flash Cannon. So these three... can I give you anything else? Nope. No Flash Cannon, no... There's not enough special poison type attacks. It's only like Sludge Bomb, and Sludge Bomb is like really only for poison types. I was just about to say we can use Gengar, but way too low levels. 42 is not enough to compete here. I guess a Roserade could work, but 48 is also pretty low. But Chandelure seems like my safety measure here, but come on, Ash is level 62. Come on. We go at it with this, okay? We kick off with Arbok, with speed. Jacinthe, are you worth the hype? The time has come for you and I to battle, my dear Niclas. Time and again I was delayed in bringing the Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe to fruition. In the end I had to resort to wielding my influence as a social elite to make it happen. Now here we are, about to begin the final round. May it live up to, and nay, exceed, the wildest expectations of our lovely guests with Spectac. What's with that Pokemon? How did it even get in here? God, more trouble. I don't know what's going on, but I can't afford to let anything else go wrong. Oh. Here's he got his wish. Is that man a fan of Niclas's, perhaps? It can't be. He's alive. The leader of Team Flare, who vanished after his failed attempt to create the world he dreamed of. Lysandre. Wait, the guy used that ultimate weapon 5 years ago? Dang, that's a shocking turn of events. I don't care. I want to go home.
Huh? What? No way. That's Cassandra. That's Cassandra over there, isn't it?
Candid, Felipe. Don't make a scene in front of Lisandre. You're embarrassing me.
Cigarra showed itself in order to face you in battle, Niclas. Its wishes that you two face each other in earnest and forge a strong bond in doing so. The type of bond that I mean is a connection that can never be sewered. Without such a mighty bond, you cannot hope to save Lumiosa from crisis.
I don't know whether to throw this guy out or get ready to hold Lady Jacinthe. Oh, that's wrong. Whoops. I don't know whether to throw this guy out or get ready to hold Lady Jacinthe back. Oh, marvelous! I admire the fierce determination that drove you to interrupt our battle to demand your own, my dear. Alas, I myself desire nothing more than to battle against Niclas. So believe me when I say I can sympathize with this Pokémon 1000%. And that entrance, what could be more splendid than a surprise appearance by a special guest? You are Lisandre, yes? Naturally, I recognize your visage. You are quite the celebrity in Kalos after all. I will ask to hold yourself to combine with more Oz Divorce. What do you have to pronounce that?
It doesn't matter who I was. I remember none of it. I'm here only to say that I wish for Zigado and Niclas to battle.
Yes, of course. By all means. Leben, would you handle this? Okay, wow, I did not expect that. Aha! the live editing of the tournament sheet. Niclas, your next opponent will be this mysterious Pokemon, Zygarde. Damn. That really is a twist of events I did not expect. By the way, though, let me quickly... Oh, wow. Wait, that's so cool. Okay, what's gonna happen if I try to take a picture here? Oh, that says a lot. The Jacinthe is actually changing her expression, but not Liben. What with you? Wait, what? Oh, you can make him smile. Well, I'm actually surprised that that works. But like, why is... Oh, wait, now it works. Why did it not work before? Because it was not zoomed in enough? It's so crazy. I kinda have to, I'm sorry. There's not gonna be another opportunity to do this later, you know what I mean? Oops. I love her expression so much. The way she looks at you. And how's it gonna look like if I do it here with everybody in the background? Are they all too far away? Even if I zoom in enough. Well, then I guess still... Let's take some... Again, this is one of those moments that you just won't be able to relive. So taking some photos here is kind of nice. Literally me playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins back in the day. Always taking photos. Like, that's another thing about this game that's so awesome. The fact that you have an actual photo mode. Rin? Hello? You doing anything? What do you mean these two are not making any... That's crazy. Okay, they're not. Johnny, we take photos all the time. way he's looking at me. Oh, and suddenly you're laughing, huh? That's what I thought. Furthermore, that's so fun. I'm okay, Zygarde. What do I even use against you? Ground Dragon, right? Solari, I guess. Actually, no. This is one of those fights that's like very important story-wise. I feel like there I need to use my starter. Let's do it. Oh, it's gonna change forms. We've seen those cells. Is it gonna change into the regular Zygarde, you know? From the dog form to the main form?
Zygarde's body is comprised of entities known as Zygarde cells. The more Zygarde cells that gather, the stronger Zygarde's capabilities. Or so I have heard.
Yep, I think it's gonna happen. That's 10 times more terrifying than a dog, huh?
That is Zygarde's 50% for me.
Damn. When have you ever seen a stage like this for a legendary battle? 57 though. Lance Wrap? Oh lord. Oh, maybe this wasn't even smart, huh? Because now I actually get hit effectively. Come on, ice fang. Okay. Couldn't catch it. Uh-huh.
As best I could tell, Zygarde seemed pleased. Now I've seen Zygarde in its 50% for me, but not yet in its ultimate one. Zygarde complete. I will collect the remaining Zygarde cells, as Zygarde has commanded me. You must focus on becoming a Pokémon trainer mighty enough to fight at Zygarde's side. Denizens of Lumiosa, please listen. The time has come for each of you to consider what it means that Zygarde came here today. I pray that all of you find the right answer.
I love how they've been using Lysandre. They've been kind of using him in a similar role to how they've been using, or how they used. Not even how they Pokemon use it, but how. What was a good example? I mean, she isn't really a villain, but a similar bit to the way they used Ada in Resident Evil 4. Where she, like, always appears in the right moments. You know? Obviously, the connection between us and Lysandre, a bit between Leon and Ada, but you know what I mean. Alright. Alas, my dear Niclas. To emerge victorious from a battle against a surprise challenger, you're truly exceptional. And now it is time for the undeniable, incredible Niclas and the exceedingly incredible host of this terrific tournament to begin the final round. But it is not merely the final battle, it is also our promotion match. I hope that all of you gathered here are ready to witness the inviting resolution of today's event. Oh yeah, Steven is a good shout as well. Like, his presence in the story just makes sense. It isn't just nostalgia bait or having him in here for whatever reasons. It means something, you know? Even if it's still mysterious still, and there's probably going to be an even bigger revelation as time goes on. But alright, let's do it. Promotion match against Jacinthe. Alas, at long last, we get to battle one another, Niclas. Let's go. This is also going to be the finale of this stream.
What a tournament it has been. So eventful. One might think it had been going on for years. Now here we are, after so many twists and turns, at the conclusion of this momentous event. What's that team gonna look like, huh? Also, why does the theme actually remind me a bit of Mr. Bean? How glad I am to have entered the Z Royale. It has allowed me to cross paths with some of the greatest trainers in Lumiosa, including yourself. Once I reach rank A, I will make it my mission to bring happiness to the people of Lumiosa. To do so, I will make each day and every one of them into the strongest trainer they can be, for that is my duty as an influential socialite. Let us begin our promotion match at the conclusion of the Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe. May it be a battle worthy of the occasion. Alright, let's bring it on. What you got?
So much for more playful. Wow. Oh. What the hell? $57? I'm so underleveled with some of my Pokemon. I mean, his feet deals no damage though. Yeah, but damn, this meme is amazing though. What else? Oh! That's an amazing pick. Wait, it is Dragon actually. Oh shit. Come on! Oh, Blizzard is slow! God damn it. Aurora's is such a good pick. Oh, and more wild picks too, yeah. Oh, you said you want a good pick? Oh yeah, we do damage well. No, I pressed your impulse! Oh my god, I'm so bad. Okay, let's maybe go for... Oh wait, she has 5 Pokemon as well, by the way. That's so cool. Actually, not 4%. Ouch. Oh god, what else? Oh my god, her team might be peak. Oh wow, I did no damage. But again, now we saw the exact comparison here though, huh? Her team is so good. Damn. Okay, what is your main? Clefable? Oh, because it had a Mega Evolution, right? Okay, but Clefable feels a bit underwhelming as a main. I don't know, I look at her and I wouldn't think of Clefable. I would have thought about Gardevoir as an example, yeah. But I guess I didn't want to do that because Gardevoir was already the main Pokemon of someone else. But I mean, Chantal's main Pokemon was also Channeler, right? So... Oh. Clefable. I don't know, Clefable is kind of boring. I'm looking at other fairy Pokemon. For some reason, the most insane... Oh, you know what would have been the most insane? I mean, she already had a Carbink. But imagine how insane Diancie would have felt. Oh, Diancie would have been perfect. Diancie would have been perfect for her. This very rich... Olino would have been cool too. But like this very rich elitist. Having like a legendary fairy Pokemon that is like also like a rock jewel. That's like always a very... you know, with concluded with illegitimate thing. I mean, too, if I guess it would have been too strong. Like Mega Jacinthe would have been a bit powerful. That would have been a run killer for sure. But okay, Mega Clefable it is. Sure. How does Mega Clefable look like? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They really gave them all... What do you mean everybody's suddenly getting Protect strats? Okay, it's not even that big of a... problem. If I don't pause here and revive my God of War, I literally die here, by the way. Actually, I don't even know. Can Mega God of War do this? I'm going for Mega... I kind of want to go for God of War as like a fairy answer. Let's do it. Nah. Oh, wait. Don't even need to, maybe. Rosé? Oh my god, not Protect. Air Slash. Holy shit, the Protect strats are crazy. Yeah, it ain't got anything effective versus God of War. Other than protecting like a bitch. Boom! That was a solid battle, though. We're literally left with only one Pokemon attack. Even though, again, this is my problem right now. Because I've constantly been switching around my Pokemon, they're either over-leveled or under-leveled. They're like there's very little Pokemon I have that are like very even to where they're supposed to be right now. Because there's those ones that I've kept using all the time and those that I've constantly been switching out. Oh, magnificent. What a fine display by both you and your Pokemon. True, I can. I should. Then we're nearly there. Wait, it means we only have one promotion battle left. Wait, against who could it even be? Vinny? No. We're definitely going to be doing that on stream next time. Who knows, maybe the next stream could be the final one, like main story-wise. I mean, how much could come after rank A? I don't know. A most heartfelt congratulations on your victory, as well as your promotion. Have a look at our audience. Everyone looks very pleased. I dare say we managed to convey them to joy that comes when trainers and Pokemon with a deep bond battle side by side. Please continue your efforts to protect the city of Lumiosa, and naturally I will help wherever I can. As a token of my gratitude, please accept the Super Deluxe gem. Please let it be Moonblast. Ah, that's okay. But it's just so little physical fairy attackers. And finally, let us end the sensational Sora with a special fist bump as a gesture of goodwill. You notice how I'm struggling to keep up the voice for her? Now then, let us give another heartfelt round of applause to Niclas. Wow, Niclas, I can't believe you won Jacinthe's tournament and your promotion match. So you're rank B now. I'm still rank C, but I'll catch up to you in my promotion match tomorrow. And how better to celebrate than with my signature croissant curry. Let's eat! I thought we might all get to eat at that ritzy party, but oh well, maybe next time. Having the same meal as always doesn't feel very celebratory, but I suppose I could have a bite. Finally coming around to appreciating the delights of croissant curry, Naveen. No, but it'd be rude of me to refrain from eating when we're celebrating. Its delights are and will remain lost on me. Anyway, heck of a tournament, wasn't it? I can't believe even Zygarde showed. Who's Zygarde? It's a legendary Pokemon and a total enigma. Emma's been on its tail. For some reason, it seems to have taken a shine to Niclas.
Oh, so that's the Pokemon we saw after we calmed down that Mega Barbarico? Sounds kind of strange, but it really likes it for some reason. Sounds like Jacinthe. We should probably ask AZ about Zygarde. He might know more. Actually, has anyone seen Floette? She usually joins in when we're celebrating. I saw her head up to the roof with AZ earlier. Oh, okay. Well, for now, let's dig in. Yeah, I saw that meme too. Oh, AZ has been so secretive about everything. Hunger. You were meant to be guardian of the city. Towering over and watching her always. The 3,000-year-old desire once foolishly held. The 3,000-year-old mistake so very foolishly made. It even cost me you, my beloved Floette. Now these bright young lives must pay my remaining debts. Olymiosa's future will be lost. Zygarde. I have a feeling there's gonna be such a huge, massive conclusion to this. I'm genuinely so intrigued to see how this is gonna end. What? What? What was that? That was weird. Again, who's even gonna be for rank A now? I really don't know. Lumiosa trembles. Hey Z, what's the matter? Wisdom Tower. The honey spilling from it can now be felt even at this distance. Then it's time we did something about it. Not yet. The only one who can control the tower is Mega Floette. Oh, Mega Floette. That's interesting. Like, the second evolution stage gets Mega. We will need the strongest Mega Evolution user to put the situation to rights. Did you say Mega Floette? Well, I guess I've got no choice but to reach the top of the Zia Royale and prove I can handle it. Yes, if you can prove that you're the strongest of all, then Floette may respond to your strength. I love the idea that this little flower is like that strong of a being. I know, Floette. I know. You said last night you're steering Z, right, Tony? That's right. They're the strongest Mega Evolution users, all but guaranteed to be Niclas. Hey, don't call me out. I'm the leader of Team Z. Team MZ, remember? Just watch. I get up to, climb right past Niclas in the rankings. And then I'll make things right in Lumiose. I'll help so many people in Pokemon at once. That's the spirit. It wouldn't be fair to just leave everything up to Niclas. I'll be pulling for you too, Tony. Good luck climbing the ranks. Oh, I got a message from Vinny. He says I should come to meet him at course article. I wonder what he needs. He asked for you to come too, Niclas. Oh. Also, to your question about a museum, I've already been there and did that super fun side quest. Ah. I am now... I mean, the thing is right now for me, I don't know how much, like mentioned, there is left. Would I be able to do everything upcoming in one more stream? I am not sure. Firstly, obviously, get back to our outfits. Wait, no. I had a different jacket. Or? Wait, I've surely been using a different kind of jacket. That bag looks very different. But it wasn't this one. Oh, I can? Oh, that sounds cool. Ah, here, other colors.
This is the one I had. I've been rocking the Team MZ logo. I've been rocking this version. How mean of me. To not be supporting Team MZ in the wild like that. Honestly, should have kept that. Oh well. Boom. There we go. Huh. Oh! More Wild Zone store. That's super interesting. Wild Zone 18. Ooh, I get a Fennekin there. And Wild Zone 19. Let's honestly quickly check into those Wild Zones once before we end the stream. Hold on. I want to see what else we might find there. That could be very interesting. Also, actually, now that I think about it, maybe the rank A battle will be against Tawny, huh? Oh, the entire park is shut down. Again, that's been the interesting thing about the Wild Zones. They've basically been places you've... It's been places you've been to turning into Wild Zones. Because there's just been too many Pokemon overflowing. I mean, we have an Umbreon. That's not a problem. We have an Umbreon. It's just that EVs previously were always very random. So here maybe the chance is like better to get one whenever you need it to. God damn it. It wouldn't be an X and Y related game without a Kangaskhan. Mega Kangaskhan was always... Yeah, exactly. Mega Kangaskhan was always insane, man. I have nightmares from that. I got damn it. Now I don't have the fire thing here. Hold on. Could have been using this the entire time that I catch in Wild Zone 17. Hurricane, okay. Like, calling the two Pyroleon thingies after Zimbanala is like the easiest thing ever. It like makes all the sense in the world. Really? That's crazy. Alright, see an Eevee there. I definitely want a shiny Eevee. Slash a shiny evolution, that's for sure. Can find Audinos in here. God damn it. Why is the luxury ball so low? I don't get that. Oh, these goddamn dogs everywhere. Yeah, we haven't got his Sylveon yet, true. That could be a good favorite type to have. 60. Damn. I already have a Mega one there, so an Alpha one. Chill, just let me get the fire thingy in there, please. Ouch. But this seems like a pretty good area to farm, though. You just use a fighting type Pokemon, get all the dogs down. That's gonna be pretty good to like level my teammates. I should do that in the next stream. Like get all my other Pokemon that I feel like using, and get them onto like now around level 60, I guess. Now around level 60 seems like a very logical place. These people are annoying me, come on. Y'all asked for it. Damn, that did no damage. Good god, that did 0 damage. And that's the worst part. After a while, these bitches just run away. And then it resets. How dare they? Yeah, but honestly kind of boring. I actually have to say. Really? Bro, what the hell was that? Oh, really? Now it's defeated. Come on, just give it to me. I don't have quick bolts. I didn't bought them last time. God damn it. Oh, whatever. Let's quickly take a stop in what's on 18. And then we'll end it for here. And then I'll get some food from the store. And then I actually have to go to bed already because I'm actually working a Monday. Because of Halloween this week, which would be a day off on Friday. I'm working now already through. I can't remember the last time I had such a short weekend. I worked 4 days in a row, now it's Sunday off. Now it'll be another 4 days in a row. It's pretty unusual for me. So, like most of the time, Mondays and Tuesdays are very quiet, so I usually don't work those days. I always just work Thursday to Wednesday through Saturday, all the way through. Oh well. Damn. Okay. That is a good Pokemon to have, I fear. That's not bad. It's got them bangs. Jesus Christ. What was that? Not enough. Come on. Nice. I mean, Salamence is obviously wow. And the big nugget on top of that. The thing is, I would love to call it Drake. Because of Drake from, you know, Hone. But damn, I really don't want to name anything up to Drake. As in Drake, do you know what? Also, wait, I think I really need... Oh wait, no, that does work. Yeah. Damn. What? Lord! I actually wanted to get a Lopunny as well. I didn't know they have... There's alpha ones around too. Well, to get back to that discussion about Alpha Gardevoirs earlier, for some reason, I actually think Lopunny being this big is kind of... For some reason, I think Lopunny being like exactly around your height or even smaller would be better. You know what I mean? Lopunny feels like a Pokemon that shouldn't be taller than you, I feel like. For Gardevoir, I feel like it makes sense. because God of War is this big special, like, you know, there's something mystique about it. But Low Bunny's just a bunny. Bunny being taller than you is a bit, I don't know. Hold on, where we have it here. Again, here I actually had a... where is it here? I actually had already one card and even already nicknamed it after a K-pop idol, which is like known for being very bunny-like, or like having bunny visuals or whatever you call it. I don't know, a low bunny? That feels too tall. That feels too tall. I gotta be honest. I don't know why. That's too... It doesn't fit. Somehow. Honestly. For God of War? Perfect. That just makes sense. Because, like, you look at God of War and just feels like it should be that way. Like, for a low bunny? That's too big. That feels too big. So wait, is that it? Is the zone really this small, or is there an opening at the top as well? Kind of looks like it, right? Isn't there a lot of rooftops here? But I mean, Mega Salamence is sick to have, though. I mean, holy moly. And not Mega Salamence, not yet, but like the alpha version. Hold on. Like, that's such a monster, dude. The only thing I really need now is a Dragonite. But, like, even here, I would say, it still seems reasonably big, right? Like, especially knowing that this is already the alpha version? I feel like Salamence could be even bigger. Like, anything smaller than this would already not be fitting. Okay, we have all these Tarias, Swablues. Oh, a quick ball. Again, there's apparently Fennekin here somewhere. Ouch! But again, the only reason it's good that this is here is because if you want to get a mega, or like if you want to get a shiny, because again you can just fix the nature of the one you get. Right. All right. Well. Oh, there's more Riolas too. But then I think I actually heard that you can get the main starters also in the wild zone, because you can't shiny reset for them in the early stages. So I'm guessing there's definitely going to be another wild zone, probably like 20. I think there's going to be one last wild zone coming after rank A. At least that's what I'd be expecting. Finishing it on 90 would be pretty weird. 20 is a very nice round number. Alright. I'd say this is now an ideal point to end it here. We've done a lot of nice big story parts with a lot of fun voice acting to it. We unlocked some more wild zones. We have a lot more awesome stuff to look forward to. And yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA remains a blast, and I'm glad that I'm taking my time with it and didn't rush through it. They were taking in everything possible. And yeah, once again, obviously thank you, Aina, and everybody else that joined in throughout for being here. Who knows? Either we do one more, definitely one more stream. The question is, will we be ending it in there, or will we be doing a 6th one on top of that? I'm not sure yet. Beyond that, I can already tell you I will be starting fully into Act 3 of Silk Song at the start of November. In the upcoming days, I would love to do some horror games. No, I'm Not a Human, Outlast, and Mouthwashing. They have a bit of a have some horror flavor in there for Halloween. And then I think on Sunday, November 1st and November 2nd, I think that's gonna be like a perfect time. Like till then I want to have done all the preparations, and then we can fully start into Act 3 of Silksong. That's the current plan for now. Till then, and to the next stream, I thank all of you for being here as always. I hope you as well, especially as it's so late for you. I'm like mentioned gonna be taking a trip to the nearby grocery store, get some groceries for the week, and then I already go to bed. This is so funny though, but this is really how my schedule looks like most of the time. I wake up at like in the afternoon, late afternoon, sleep throughout the day, do my late shift, maybe take a 1 hour nap, and then I'm just awake throughout the night. But it works. But yeah, till then, it's Niclas. I thank you so much for joining me on the stream, and see you back soon on my channel.